Yo, we appear to be live for some reason. Oh, because we finished on Elden Ring last time. That's why it's showing the full desktop. How's it going, folks? I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the No Man's Sky Sunday stream. Today we're going to be upgrading the multi-tool we got a couple of weeks back, and we upgraded the slots last week, as well as did the weekend mission stuff. We will do that today as well, because it's fun, and I've been missing it for ages now. But we're also going to be focusing mainly on the tech. We're going to get the tech really good, pretty much finish it fully today, putting in the main modules, getting all the upgrades sorted, and doing the adjacency bonuses to pretty much as perfect as they can be, which is the sort of focus of a lot of the upcoming guides, which I admit are taking longer than I expected, so I apologise for that. But yes, I have been working on them pretty much constantly, so they are getting done. You can be assured of that. Well, your beard is full on majestic now. Thank you, majestic like a whale. Yeah, I really need to straighten it, but like I meant to straighten it for the stream, but I just ended up not having time. But thank you, and thank you for the raid, Captain, man. That was very much appreciated. If we could get another link to Captain Steve's channel, that'd be awesome. For people, if for somehow you haven't heard of Captain Steve, check him out. He's an awesome No Man's Sky creator. He also makes content on other games, including Elden Ring, and yeah, a bunch of others. Every Sunday is a reminder that Xaine is still alive. Yeah, the last couple of weeks it has been like that. Because I mean, there was other than the streams, there's only been one video in the last 2 weeks, which was almost 2 weeks ago on the Monday, which was the multi-tool video. But content is always being worked on. I'm never not working on it. Sometimes some of the stuff I tend to go a bit too far on production quality. That's actually been the case this time. I've gone way too hard on graphics. I didn't realize it'd take this long, but I mean, they look amazing and they're going to be super helpful because no one's ever shown the stats like this before. You can't even find this information on the wiki and stuff. So you guys will find this interesting. It'll be very helpful. But it took a hell of a lot of coding to do. So, but it's pretty much done now, guys. So I can really get on, finish a bunch of the videos, because this will be this thing I've been coding will be useful for every single stat video. So. Right, anyway, let's jump in, because we're just sitting at the friggin' starting screen here. It is Elden Ring's fault, isn't it? Actually, no, I barely played Elden Ring the last week, because I've just been forcing myself to focus on this and get through this. Because sometimes, if you're stuck on a specific part of a project, the motivation gets a bit tricky. In other words, you have to completely force it, because you kind of just want to move on to the next thing. But some things take a long time. So, but yeah, it's usually worth it in the end. Ah, nice one, Dark Lord. Thank you, man. So yeah, there's a link to Captain Steve's channel. He's awesome. Check him out. Thank you again for the raid, man, and welcome to all the raiders. If there's anyone, anyone new in that lot, welcome to the channel. Awesome to have you. Take a look around. Might enjoy yourself. We might see an update dropping soon. Yeah, it might be perfectly in time to release guides and pick up traffic. It has been quiet anyway for the moment. Yeah. Ignore my muted comment. It will win 11. It says shit. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That I'm not that I haven't been muted for like the entire intro. There's a muted. You're muted. But yeah. So yeah, it's been on sale. It's been on sale now for. Is it? Well, it came on sale this week, didn't it? Probably, was it Wednesday or Tuesday or something? On Steam. And when it's on sale, there's often an update. Usually in the second week of the sale, is it? Beebs has done the research on this, so he knows better than me. Ignore. Right, so anyway, let's see if we can get... In fact, what have we already got as far as the upgrades go? Oh, wow. Okay, I should probably just sell those. Well, I still got those. That was from last week's weekend mission. Yo, Mandrake, thank you. Ooh, pardon me. My apologies. Thank you very kind. That's super nice of you. Hells yeah. Hashtag 07, Mandrake in the chat, guys. Thank you for that delicious slice of pie. Much appreciated. I keep pressing my button again, but because I think I had to turn it off the last time I was on because for Elden Ring. I'm talking about the macros on my mouse. Let's just sell all these. I don't need cadmium. Actually, I might as well keep it. I don't care about that. We're not selling the freaking tainted metal. That is nanites. Beautiful, beautiful nanites. Nice. Okay. I gave us a good bit of cash, I think. Couple mil. Yo, hey Xaine, looking forward to multiple series, great content. Thank you, Ryan. Hells yeah. I must admit they're coming out later than I intended, which that's the thing. I always find that is often the case because I'm always trying to do new things with the content when it's like the big guides and stuff. Which is cool. It helps me learn how to do editing better, make better videos, and it keeps things from being stale and just getting stuck in some kind of rut or whatever. The only thing is, because it's stuff that I've never done before, and I'm always trying something new, I never know exactly how long a video is going to take. Because if I'm always trying something new that I've no idea how long it takes, it kind of impacts the whole thing. What have we got here? We got any... I'm not sure if we need scanner now. I did put... Oh, okay, Scatter Blaster is the current favourite still. That's interesting. I thought it would be Pulse. Yo, Warcrown, how's it going, man? I hope you're doing well, dude. I could do with... I don't know if you checked messages on either Patreon or Discord, but we could do with a quick chat if you get a second at any point. I mean, it doesn't need to be a in real-time chat. Just if you could just message me or something at some point, that'd be swish. Man, I want the station override to start working. I need to know. Yeah, the station override is definitely something that needs to friggin' happen. They left it way too long. Need more Boltcaster votes. Well, that's the thing. I'm actually considering trying the Boltcaster for my main weapon on this. The Boltcaster pretty much means that almost the entire weapon is going to be Boltcaster related, because you also get the 3 sentinel upgrades. So we could, if we have the Boltcaster, we can mess with those as well, which would be cool. Here all at once, hails, yeah. Yo, Peter Stark, how's it going, man? And yo, Mimo Stills, how's it going, dude? Awesome to have you. I'll cast my vote for the Bolt. Right, let's actually have a look at what it's doing at the moment. I also haven't actually said hello to everyone who's in chat today. It's kind of a bit too late now, because we would literally spend 20 minutes on it if I went back through the entire chat. But it's awesome to have all of you, and hell's yeah. I hope you're having a swift Sunday. Oh no, wait a minute. What is the... Oh, I can't see fully... Oh yeah, it's only just been. So Scatter Blaster is 35% of the vote, Pulse Spitter is 33%, Boltcaster is 23%, and Neutron Cannon is 10%. Yeah, the Neutron Cannon, I figured that would be last. The Neutron Cannon is a bit... It's really good for a specific thing. So the Neutron Cannon is kind of like a cross between like the plasma grenade and more of a marksman thing. So like the Boltcaster and the plasma grenade or something. Because it has really good range, it has good speed if you charge it, and it has high power. But it also has AoE, which takes away some of the initial power for balancing. So it's not as powerful as a marksman, and it's not as powerful as a plasma grenade for what that does. It's kind of in the middle. It has its use, but it's just often not super useful. Now, later, I didn't know the show is on, as there was no announcement on YouTube's, just so by accident. Oh, no way. To be fair, I did get the schedule up a little later today than usual. I usually do it 2 hours before, and it was 40 minutes before today. And the longer you do it before, I have found up to 2 hours, you get a higher chance of more notifications going out. Pulse Spitter all day, every day, just melts sentinels. Hells yeah. I found Neutron Cannon is a combo between Scatter Blaster and Plasma Grenade to me. Great for crowd control. The thing is, the reason I say Boltcaster instead of Scatter Blaster is because it has really good range. The Neutron Cannon has a range of 800, which is way more than any other weapon that isn't laser. So like the pulse spitter and bolt caster are both a range of 300. Scatter blaster is a range of 55, but the neutron cannon's 800. Blaze javelin doesn't have a range; it's a laser. But yeah. Anyway, that's my reasoning. Boltcaster is Spirit's favourite weapon. I simply have to disagree and go for the Scatter Blaster, although with the new mods, the Pulse Spitter is ace. Hells yeah. I checked 30 minutes. It's weird that you're choosing it based on what Spirit doesn't like. I checked 30 minutes before, didn't see anything. Bloody hell. That's odd then. How many tech does a Boltcaster technically have? So, let's have a look. Pressing Q to go back. Right, so let's have a look. See, I think I have all of them. Right, so there is an extra one. There is a Boltcaster one for a PS4 pre-orders, which obviously I don't have. So the Ricochet, Amplified cartridges. It's Pulse Spitter. What am I doing? But bear in mind the Impact Igniter does not have. It does not do adjacency. So barrel ionizer. Is that it? Oh no, yeah, Ricochet module and barrel ionizer. But because of the extra sentinel modules, it has a higher allowance for adjacency as well. Even all, hope you all done your weekend Nexus missions. Not yet, but we will be doing that today. It's just a matter of principle at this point. Right, so yeah, it's a tough one then. Where will it be? Do I let chat decide, or do we just go for? Because I've never really given the Boltcaster a good run. I always use the Pulse Spitter. Let's try Boltcaster, sod it. Right. As a secondary weapon, I'm not sure what we'll do. Maybe Scatter Blaster or Plasma. It's permadeath though. I'd still like to not use Plasma if possible. Anyway, let's pick up the S-Class thingamadoo. Test 1 2 1 2. Hello, yeah, we Gek. You got me hooked on Pulse Spitter. Hell yeah. No. Right, so let's get the Boltcaster one. Do we want a neutron cannon? We don't need scanner because we're not doing a scanner on this. I personally think scanner, you should actually definitely keep a secondary module for the scanner. We're going to do this the hard way, and we're not going to have I done things on this save that means that... Oh, wait a minute. I handed food in with a macro. What do you guys think? Reload to save and reload two times to get 3 modules in the same shop, or go to other space stations to get the other 2. I'll let chat decide. I'm putting it all on you, so I don't have to make the moral decision. What about Blaze Javelin? I'm just not a fan of the Blaze Javelin. Blaze Javelin is a sniper at best, and it's so slow and frustrating to use in any kind of active combat. Reload for them, why waste time? Good point. Let's check out the mission. So how many to hand in while we're waiting for anyone to... Ditto reload, why waste time? Oh, we got a few to hand in. Okay. Hopefully we have the space to pick up these. I'm using Blaze Javelin as secondary just to paralyze. Yeah, the paralysis on the Blaze Javelin is useful. I can't remember. I think the Blaze Javelin paralysis has like a 5-second paralysis, doesn't it? Whereas the normal is 3.5. One of them has a 3.5-second paralysis, and the other one has 5-second. Out of the Blaze Javelin and the paralysis mortar. The thing is, the paralysis mortar is just quicker, and you can have it as a secondary weapon. That's why I'll probably go for that still. I'd have to switch as often then. Some quad dogs have to say I'm looking forward to stream. Which upgrades weapons to use is something I've always been weak on, and Xaine has done some very illuminating vids on this. Creep. Hells yeah. Well, it looks like we're going to go for bolt caster here, whereas personally I would say the best all-round weapon is the pulse splitter, in my opinion, just because it's mid-range, so it covers the majority of ranges. Scattermaster is amazing, but it's so short range, it's just unusable for a lot of situations. It's good as a secondary, but as your primary or only weapon, I recommend pulse splitter. The igniting aspect that's been added now is fantastic. Definitely use it, though it does not create an adjacency, so you don't take into account for that. Also, use a ricochet for adjacency. It really doesn't make a difference for your battling, from my experience. Just use it. The annoyance before with ricochets was that it took up a slot where a different stat could have been used. That's why they separated them. Yeah, and just as a note, just in case anyone hasn't seen or no one's heard or anything, sentinel class, those upgrades are new ones for the multi-tool. They only work with the bolt caster, so don't put them with anything else. It's a waste. But the paralysis will affect more than one enemy. And why is that a problem? I mean, it has its use in that case, but why is that a problem? Why would you not want to paralyze more than just the one you're fighting? Oh, it takes more resources to reload, while Blaze Javelin is easily charged. I mean, true, but I would say that con is overpowered by the pros, in my opinion. It's part of my previous statement. Oh, was it? Sorry, where was that? Use on quads. Oh wait, no, it's not. You haven't said anything about why you wouldn't want to. You didn't say anything about why you wouldn't want to paralyze more than one, unless some comments aren't getting through. You just said that it will affect more than one enemy. Several tools when scanning the variations of gun types. Are fire rate and damage the best stat changes to look for? Oh no, but what? Oh no, the but was part of my pro standard. Wait a minute, what? Oh, now I understand. Sorry, yes. So you're saying it's a negative thing. Yes, my apologies. Yeah, I missed that. What, the new Sentinel mods only work for the bolt caster? Why have HG not said this anywhere in the damn mod? I don't know. I mean, yes, you say it's a bug, and I think it probably is a bug because it doesn't specify that it's a bolt caster only. But also, they've done many patches, and it's been heavily known. Like since right after the update came out, they've had like 3 patches where they could have added it. I even messaged them on. Well, I suppose why do I matter? The fact that they probably didn't even see my tweet. But yeah, so I don't know. I feel like if they've known and it is a bug and they haven't fixed it yet, I'm pretty disappointed in them for that specifically. It's like, I suppose. The negatives don't affect the majority of people. I mean, obviously they do. But the big negative that makes me disappointed is more that it only affects... Basically, like I'm skewed by a large part because if I make content on these, the second I release one, if they do a patch after that then changes it, even like a month and a half later or 2 months later, then it's instantly out of date. Very annoying. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's not a bug. Sentinel upgrades would make other weapon modules overkill. Well, the thing is, you're saying... Right, you're saying it's not a bug. In your opinion, that's not an absolute statement. We don't know for sure, because if... Right, basically, it definitely could be a bug. in my opinion. But it also might not be. And it's the muddiness that is annoying me. So it doesn't say on it anywhere that it would only affect the boltcaster. In fact, it implies it affects all of them. That is a massive thing to note here. Because if it's not a bug, then that's awful wording. They should fix that. So, yeah, I don't know. There's evidence for both sides. It's not black and white, for sure. In my opinion. Nice to meet another guy. Do you think we will get freighter fleet battles? Freighter fleet battles? I mean, we kind of already do. I use Bolt Blaze with the patch 1.3 S alien Boltcaster SM. With that firepower, the Blaze can one-shot Sentinel Summoner healers. Oh, nice, bloody hell. Well, I do also get the thing where after claiming several missions, rewards. Oh, probably do this while I'm reading. It freezes for a second, the camera moves. Do you mean like this? I've done about a little into the booth. I've never noticed that. 6% that only had adjacency with itself unless you use a clip-based weapon is overkill. % damage that only adjacent to itself. Okay, right. I can put a thing on this. So, the damage is not a percentage, as with all damage on modules. The damage is actually like 1 or 2, I think, if I remember. So the damage can either be 1 or 2, and the percentage is based off the boltcaster, which is like 180 or 280 base damage. So that's what it does the percentage of. The main thing would be the fire rate.
I drink it every morning so I can fight like a crowd.
The fire rate can go to 20%, I think, which for an extra 60%, which can be increased by a further. And these 20% are compounding, so these can be increased. So it's not 60%; it's actually higher than that because it's 20% of the total, then 20% of that, including the extra 20%, then 20% of that, including that, then adjacency bonuses between each other, which would be 8% from the middle module and another 4% each from the other modules. So you add 8% of the whole, including all the bonuses, then 4% of that, including the 8%, then 4% of that. That's a massive bonus. So that it is pretty big. That triggered my music memory. Look at the damage Kosheen? Right, anyway, let's... Actually, there was only a few here. Let's try and be... Hey, we got 2 in. Okay. Should just 1 more hang. And we got the other 2. Happy days. Man, this takes forever. Chop chop game. Ooh, cool. New rank. Got him. Swish. Hells yeah. Still on the Zero Nick team, by the way. Been on that for over a week now, so hopefully soon to quit him. May as well pick these up. Just
Shadaisy.
Because they are passive goodness. So yeah, Beebs, you mentioned something like you've been sleeping all weekend. Have you been ill or just been recovering from a week of content? So you've been playing that Planetcrafter a lot, haven't you? I think Jason's also playing that. Is Captain Steve playing that as well? I think a lot of No Man's Sky YouTubes are playing that. Oh yeah, we got to reload the thing, haven't we? Shabby-dee-doo. Right, so let's reload. Reload. And get these gosh dang upgrades. Oh yes. Points. Oh no. How much has Dark Lord got now? Actually, he spends his points pretty quickly. Ah, wow, he's up to 135 again. I've been really tired last week. I think it was just change of weather here. Been very cloudy and heavy weather. Ah, yeah, I get that, man. The change of seasons is when if I'm gonna get sick, that's when I get sick. If I remember, I always try and eat a salad or two in that week. It sounds weird. I know they say salads help and everything.
Oh,
but...
hey, D.
if I don't eat a salad, like at least once a week, when it's sort of dodgy weather and stuff, then I will get sick. But if I do eat salad, I pretty much never do. It sounds weird. I know, it's just a single salad. It's highly helpful. I'd recommend you fit a salad in your diet generally. Christian Band was one of my favourites like 20 years ago, man. I get old. Yo Huang Dui, how's it going, man? I'll probably pronounce that horrendously. But welcome to the channel. Awesome to have you. Shadaisy. Also, I can't remember if I actually said I mentioned you in your comment, Ryan. But welcome to the channel anyway. If I didn't actually say welcome when you subbed earlier. Awesome to have you. And Stephen Walker as well. How's yeah. Shadaisy Rooney. I've seen Jason, Bob, Zoo, and KJ playing it as well. Oh crap, KJ, sorry I missed that. Like, you've been playing that. Yeah, check out KJ as well, guys. Actually, if we can get links to KJ, Beebs, Jason, Bob, and Zoo in the chat, that'd actually be switched. That is a lot, though, so I apologise to any mods that I'm asking this of. I need to set up... Man, I've been meaning to do that for ages. I need to set up better commands with the mods. With the bot. So we can just literally do a few commands for this. Beebs has an amazing command system. So essentially, like with Beebs, he's got like pretty much every NMS created with the command. It's amazing. Right, so I think we've got the 3 now, haven't we? For the Baltic there. Now, this is also the 3. Now, so what do you guys think? Should we use these? Well, these last 4 might be. Should we use the modules? Where the hell are the modules? Oh, here they are. Should we use C-class ones to re-roll these? Should we do the re-rolling technique? Or should we not and just use what we've got? Oh, good lord. Turn that off. I use alarms for everything, and I use 1,000 alarms for everything. I'm just going to make sure there's no more going to pop up. Sorry, guys. Nope. That's the only one. Okay, Gek, you got the rest. Let's go get Planetcraft a heresy. If I knew you all would like Planetcraft, I would have posted earlier. Yeah, I mean, I saw it pop up on Steam, and I saw it pop up on Steam as like an advertisement, and then like later that day or like the next day or something, I saw Beebs put a video out reviewing it and stuff like, no way. And then it was like, oh, Jason's been playing it as well, and blah, and it's just everywhere. Well, your stream title is building the perfect tech, so I think you're going to have to see a class reroll on this one. Going to have around 13 to 15% rate of fire increase. I think if we're going to do that, we should get the Sentinel tech ready as well. Reroll if you want to. I'm not sure how that's super helpful. It almost just sounds like I give you permission. Got them to have around I've been in love with Minecraft for like 6 months. Oh wow, I didn't even realise they'd been out of access that long. First the alpha just released, so... Wait a minute, hey, if the first alpha only just released, how have you been playing it for 6 months? What? Nice one, Gekosaurus. What is a reroll? Open more to see if they are better than the ones you got. So yeah, essentially, you save the game, then you open 3 of them. You make a note of what order any of them with good stats were, if there were any. Then you reload your save, and you then use 3 C-class cheat modules. to forward the seed of the procedural stats. Then you do the 3 again. This is most definitely correct. You have my permission. This is most definitely. Thank you, Gek, but it might be better if you put the name with the actual link in the comment. I was thinking it might get confusing. But hells yeah, man. Thank you for linking Jason there in the chat, guys. Control Chaos. Yo, Control Chaos. How's it going, dude? Where are you? Ah, there. I thought about picking up the game they have all been playing, but I've been too hooked into playing something. David Lewis, yo. How's it going, man? Oh, they had a prologue version available for almost a year. Oh, okay. Wow. Swisheroo. Right, you can download a demo, by the way, Xaine, if you don't want to spend money on it. It's like 3 to 5. It just, like, I feel like it's something I could gain enjoyment from, but it's not something that it excites me at all at the moment. I feel like I've already got enough stuff that is interesting me at the moment, so it's, like, it just doesn't seem... It's kind of like Subnautica was. I actually really liked Subnautica to begin with. I even started making videos with it. But then the lack of response, I think, made me not continue that. Why am I going this way? I need to kill sentinels for one of few of the things. Then go back to that sentinel planet. Why is no one like the neutron cannon? It can literally do 6k damage. It's because it's a lower DPS than the others. You have to hold to charge it. I had a similar feeling, then I played it. That's the thing, though. I haven't really got the time to spare on a new game. So, like, even if I did really like it, it's, you know... It's like, is it like Valheim, though? I never got that, like, thought about it. Because... I don't know. I suppose I haven't actually looked super into it. I watched your review, but a bit by your terraforming ventures. That's the thing. It's like terraforming. I don't understand too much about it. Honestly, I don't know too much about it. But it seemed like it was just you set the terraforming, and the planet will just terraform. Can you massively control how it terraforms? Can you put sub-biomes, or is just the whole thing just whatever setting? I was not sure about Valheim until you invited me over. That's what I meant. Oh, okay. That's the thing. I knew before I even played it that I would love Valheim 100%. So for me, that was just clean cut. But I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's very... I know that I could get enjoyment from it for sure. Right, which base are we going to... Did I make? I think I made a thingy. Settlement day. Day, man. No nights. This is the central one, I think. By the way, the images for the base and the teleporter are working now for PC. At least I went to all my base and took new images. Looks nice. Yeah, I did notice that some images were working with it, which was amazing. If I could terraform in NMS, stuff didn't grow back. Oh crap, what the hell? What the giblets? Oh, it's this base. Ah. I mean, it's a sentinel here, so I can still get some shards. Let's switch weapon first. Oh, not secondary open. There we go. Sorry about it. Oh no, that's my pet. Where? Dang it. Let's see if we can... I just saw there's a pillar marked. Yeah, sod it. Let's go there. Redeem... Oh, sure. Daisy. The terraformation is pretty straightforward, to be honest. If this game is not a game I'll play 15 times, it feels like it won't have such a long replayability. Yeah, that's what I mean. As in, like, it seems very... Like... As in... What I would enjoy about terraforming doesn't seem to be present. If you get me. I know you have to charge it, but with the right upgrade you can make it take like a half a second for a full charge. Oh yeah, you can definitely improve it. But it's just that functionality I'm just not a huge fan of myself. It's still a good weapon for sure. I think just for most people, it's just not most people's favourite. That's the thing, even if it's not their favourite, it doesn't mean they don't like it. Let's see, it's doing this, man. See, this is a planet, this isn't a moon, but it's still doing this shit. Fix it, HG. Where it just keeps putting you into the atmosphere instead of going around the planet. I don't know when it stopped doing this. See, look, this is ridiculous.
That's what I'm talking about.
The code looks the same on Discord. So what was that for? Sorry. Wait a minute. Oh, you've got more points on Twitch. That's why. Damn it, Dark Lord. How do I do should Daisy long? It would probably be one word. So should Daisy long, one word. Do 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 do. Sentinel pillar. Hello. Set apart. Yeah, there is no control of what biomes you want. It does not seem like they had plans on allowing to mess it up. Terraforming catastrophe. Is there a way to get more than one walk show up in an encounter? I mean, one right after another. The only time that's been a thing was... I don't know, you say like before. Oh, wait, as in one after another in different rounds? Oh, I don't think so, no. At the start of next, so like 3 years ago, there was a thing, a bug, where walkers just kept spawning. I remember doing multiplayer with some chaps, and there was like 7 walkers like fighting us at once or something. It got ridiculous. People were dying. I mean, yeah, actually, I will get the stuff from these as well. Go to the healer. Thought I saw someone from behind me then. You know what? Let's just use this summoner. We don't need it super fast. So just let him summon. So that means we won't be killing any more healers. Because, right, just in case you haven't seen the video about this farming method, if you're using summoners, keep the healers alive, because there can only be 2 healers, even if there's 1 or 2 summoners. If there's 2 healers alive, they won't summon anymore. So they'll only summon drones. So if we leave these 2, that summoner will only ever summon drones. So that's what we'll do. There we go. There's our new drones. And drones are easy to kill before the healers can do anything about it. Because the healers heal based on percent. Actually, well, it's time based actually. But it's time based dependent on the whatever they're healing. Why, hello there. Plus, if you keep the healers alive, if you accidentally hit the summoner, they can heal it, which is nice. Let's just see. They do kind of come fairly regularly. I think it's every 10 seconds, by the way, they're summoned.
Daisy.
Well, there's a 10-second cooldown.
Coincidentally, I have a
It
cousin named
takes
Shadazy.
4.5 seconds, I think. And hell's yeah, to Shadazy long. It takes like 4.5 seconds or something for them to spawn. That's annoying. There we go. Oh, this is probably enough glass to be honest, but we'll check shortly. Let's go over here so they'll follow us. And we can check. Oh, wrong one. What? It only gave us exosuit. That's infuriating. God damn it. The one we don't need out of the two. Oh, I thought it said. Oh yeah. Yeah, if you want a relaxed way, just keep one alive. And do these things like keep the healers alive. And you'll be a happy chappy. If you want it hectic, where you will take a lot of damage, and you will not have any rest, do 2 summoners. But of course you need to be on a extreme central planet for that to be a thing. Because only on extreme central planets will you find 2 summoners in any waves. Don't stop going into a bloody cave, you weirdos. Yeah, man. Right, we're going to go back over here, so they'll have to follow us. Redeem, pew pew pew. Only things I thought were cool from the Expo IMO. Oh, what's that? A sentinel dog pet. Ah, I haven't actually redeemed that yet. I know you must have. I wasn't able to play NMS lately. Did I miss much in the expedition? Yeah, probably primarily the pet and cool backpack, yeah. But welcome back, Killian. Bottom Maggie, you. Did I? Yeah, you haven't even attacked me. What the hell's going on? Where's the other one? There he is. Hello, Cheech. And there's number 2. Oh, also to note that if you have a single, each summoner has. So for each summoner, they can have 4 of these bots alive. That's 4 of any type of bot. The limit on the healer bots, is global. So if there's 2 or more healer bots alive, then they won't summon any healer bots. If there are 6, no, so if there are 2, if there's only 1 summoner and there's 2 drones alive, they won't summon any more. If there's 2 and there's 6 drones alive, they won't summon any more. Because the extra one adds another 4, but there's still only 2 healers. Hopefully that was well explained. Hello there, buddy. So yeah, because I killed the one and took 8 to kill the other one, he summoned another 2. So look, if we just kill one, it's now probably been long enough for the cooldown, so if we just leave him, he'll summon another 2. Because there's less than 2. I think. Is that 2? Yeah. There we go. See, he's summoning another 2. Let's kill him anyway. There we go. Alright, chaps. Oh. And he's summoning more. Oh, I thought I got him. Damn it. There we go. Phew. If he'd healed behind the bloody thing, I'd have been annoyed. Oh, yeah. How many have we got now? Okay, we've got another 16. We'll just kill a few more, and then that should be enough. We'll get to safety so we can actually check though. Also, run out of space, aren't I? So what can I do about the space? He's getting rid of a bunch of this. Let's just do until we got 2 more, and then we'll properly finish up. Oh, what? Dang it. So, in case you're wondering what the drop rates are, so drop rates for salvage glass is, I believe it's 66%. So you have, basically you'll find 2 in every 3 canisters you break. The drop rates for the technology from the glass is 20% each, so a total of 40% to get a technology from the things. Let's kill them all now. I think I've probably got the 20 now. So let's kill him. That's the last one, Cheech. But I thought you wanted to be alive. Not anymore. So. Also, note that healers have trouble healing each other and can only heal up to 50%. And it takes really long. Takes a long time as well. Which I mean makes sense. Otherwise, you could be stuck in a loop for ages. Right, let's head off. Should be enough. Launch fuel. How are they not marking you? I've only tried this tower thing once and they killed me in 30 seconds. To 1 minute. 3 of them all shot at me at the same time. I only had 1 shield and 3 HP boxes, but they would gang. Yeah, I think you were just under level, like kind of under teched for that, under upgraded. Somehow it reminds me of Annika and the younglings. They just spawn and get shredded to pieces. Yeah. It's time to youngling these mofos. Yo, Richard Head, how's it going, man? Roll 47 and lost. What? Bloody hell. Oh, you heisted all? Yes, I win. I have 0 PP. Oh, cute. I think I need to put limits on this gambling. Welcome back. Right, so anyway, we'll have to pop to some kind of trading thing. We've got a galactic trade terminal on here. So let's sort the inventory out a bit because we got a lot of crap when doing that as well. And we'll see what we got. Hopefully we got 3 multi-tool ones. As long as we got 3, we're fine. Right, so let's do this. Ooh, yeah. Shadazy doozies. Right, what can we sell to make a bit of room? So we can put some stuff away actually, yeah. Don't need a little bit of ferrite dust. I don't need lemium. Dirty bronze. You dirty mate. You dirty bronze like. There was summer. I don't really need the silica. I got loads in my freighter as well. I think this is all of it. So 2,000 on me. It's worth so little though. Man, that's brutal. I'll see if I can store it somewhere. It just kind of hurts to throw all that away. So I forgot. Yes, see, I've got thousands. Let's put this stuff away though first. Scabbity buddy do I have Pugnium? I've got 1,000 Pugnium there, that's good enough stores. Let's let's do what we can here. Put that away, finish this off. Only take a few seconds. But so I can't use my PP to the Puma. What? There is no heist command? Yeah, I think I didn't add heist and stuff. Because I said this last week when I was actually doing the change. I didn't add heist because I didn't... Oh, just type exclamation point points, Lamborghini. Basically, heist... We've already got enough stuff that will spam the chat. Heist would add a ridiculous amount more spam, so I just don't want the chat spammed like that. As I say that, there is all the numbers, but that's just a fun game that Darkwood's doing. And it's not too often, so... Swishadoos Beaversaurus man. Right, so now we've got this on. We'll also do Pugnium, which is really quick. Pugnium. We don't get 10 bloody nanocluts for doing this, it's harsh. But it uses it. It's not nothing, I suppose. It's like 40 or 50 from the whole thing. You watch. Actually, even if I do need some Pugnium, it doesn't matter. I've got loads in my freighter, so it's all good. Hello. Hold on. And last one. I think. Is it last one? Yeah. Delete that. Right, so... Okay, we got a weapon one. Good. Magnum gold. So we just need 2 more weapon ones. Weapon one! Yay! We got 3 weapon ones. Perfect. Awesome. Let's sell the other stuff and just share Daisy. Oh yes, that's a thing. Probably. Who knows? Prove me wrong. Right. Bosh. Bosh. Yeah, man. Man, so much. Actually, I'll see. Can I load up that? Sweet. Right, so, that's a nice bit more space. Another weapon one. Got all the friggin' exosuit ones. Friggin' hell. Why yours Pugnium only stacking to 250? Because I'm playing in Permadeath. Permadeath and Survival mode have much more limited inventory space. So these are like 250, whereas or 500 in this inventory. So I don't know why that... Oh, because I'd used some, that's why. We'll actually do that while we're waiting. So yeah, basically like this kind of inventory, yeah. So norm is 250, this is 500 for resources, whereas in norm mode it's 10,000 for either. Right, so let's see, are there any of these that I want to keep anyway? Yo, Fatty McButterpants, hilarious name. Welcome to the stream, awesome to have you. Also, I don't think I actually said hello to Borstin Skoviska. I probably butchered that, but welcome, awesome to have you. I should have a par built one. Here we go. This is just kind of everything. Fibre stew and all. Do you like fibre stew right there? Here we go. Bet you love you some fibre stew. Lemmy Winks, I think we got enough of that. Hydraulic. Hydraulic. We've got some pretty decent ones here. We should probably... I mean, we could technically roll those at the same time. I think we'll just focus on rolling the 2 weapon ones. Actually, well, let's work this out. So, in a multi-tool... So in this multi-tool, we're going to have... There are 6 boltcaster modules. And then 3 others. I think. So 3 main module. Yeah, so there's 9 total boltcaster upgrades. There might be 10. Let's just double check again. No, there's 9. So there's 9 total boltcaster modules, so we'll be taking up a full 3x3 cube, which is going to be amazing for adjacency. That middle one will be banging. Then we're going to have some other slots left. So we could actually do... We could do a boltcaster and a pulse spitter. We don't need... We're not doing a scanner on this. We'll have a basic scanner, but we won't do any upgrades for it, because it's kind of... We just don't need that for a weapon. We also want the voltaic amplifier. So let's just work out exactly what we want for each slot. We've got 24 slots to work with. So we're going to do... So boltcaster plus... boltcaster is 6. Sentinel mods 3. Usually takes a while. So if you are here 60 minutes, you'll have 20 points. How long do you have to watch? It's I think it's like it's supposed to be like 1 point every 5 minutes if you're just here. 5 points every 5 minutes if you're chatting. That kind of thing.
Bouillon cubes in the shower head, huh? Did you? If it happens again,
Hooch is crazy.
I will wait in my SUV. Blast me some speed metal.
5.1 sound heavy on the bass.
And someone will be getting mowed down.
Voltaic is 1. Man, Hooch is crazy. Paralysis mortar is another. So we're up to 11 here. So we've got, what, 13 left. So if we're going to do another weapon, should it be a I mean, it doesn't make sense to be a secondary because we're using the paralysis mortar as the secondary weapon. Cloak device could be useful as it's perma. So, but I think really this is a choice between having a scatter blaster, a pulse spitter, or a neutron cannon as a secondary weapon. Now the boltcaster is a very marksman burst fire accuracy weapon. So I think it shouldn't be the pulse spitter, as it's too similar. It takes up the same. It does the same thing just in a different way. I generally prefer how the pulse spitter does the thing. So like, as in like it's not as accurate, but it's automatic, no burst, and it's fast, but it is slow. So it's slow and there's worse dispersion in comparison. And solar ray, what's the animus beam? Solar ray and animus beam are both from the living ship questline. I won't say any more than that because I don't want to spoil anything. But they're just used for specific things, but are actually can be useful outside of it as well. You don't have at least 20 points. Pulse spitter with stun a secondary. Oh, if you mean as the main, no, we've already decided we're doing bolt caster as the main. I'm talking about the secondary, the extra weapon, but it's just that pulse spitter seems like, because basically pulse spitter is my main choice. I prefer the pulse spitter. However, because I always use a pulse spitter, I want to try one with a bolt caster. That's why we're doing that today. Everyone kind of prefers a scatter blaster mostly. So it is scatter blaster versus neutron cannon. Stun while you reload. Well, yeah, but we've already decided on the paralysis mortar, so that's already happening. I mean, so that's not a thing we need to like add to it, 'cause it's already added. Well, scanning, you will do more or less controlled on purpose, so one MT is enough as you can swap them. So max out the other MTs for guns. That is literally what we're doing. We're not doing scanning on this. Scanning is on the other one. You're probably going to use secondary when things get out of hand, so scatter blaster IMO. You need to buy the void egg from the Quicksilver merchant on the anomaly. Oops, sorry, I had volume down at first of what you say. I know. I appreciate the input anyway. Right, so shall we just flip a coin? Scatter blaster or neutron cannon? It's a choice between those two. I kind of like the idea of the neutron cannon. But also, I never use the scatter blaster anymore. Buy the egg for Quicksilver. Head. So what was Devante saying, recommending? Don't gamble it all away. So, yeah, but heads for what? So... I'm just seeing if you recommended a weapon, Devante. Because if you did, then I'll assign your weapon you recommended to heads. Neutron cannon, less people know about, so maybe best to go that. Yeah, that's kind of what I've been thinking. I just got here, and are you able to show where you found the weapon, as in the portal TP? I don't have it to hand at the moment, but if you look, not the last stream, but the stream before, if you look at the end of the stream, like skip right to the end, that's like I showed the address because I got it in that stream. I actually found it and everything in that stream, so that'd probably be the best for the moment. I'll have to make a quick video showing where to get it. Then building the perfect tech setup. Now let's just flip a coin. Well, that's two different things. So the perfect tech setup, like for whatever weapon. So neutron cannon, there is a perfect tech setup for that. I'm already, if you're going that way, I'm already not doing the pulse spitter, so I should be doing that. What are the options, Xaine? Neutron cannon and scatter blaster. So if it's heads, let's see. I'm pretty much going with neutron cannon. I'm just curious at this point. So it is heads anyway. So go with neutron cannon. So if we're doing neutron cannon as a secondary, we are going for a weird weapon here because this isn't like the normal. So is this going to work well? Things have a feeling I'll never use the neutron cannon. I'll use it another day. I mean, we'll see. So, neutron cannon has 2, just the extra 1, so this will have a total of 5. So, another neutron, Jimmy neutron cannon is 5. So a total of 16 total used now. So we've got 8 left. We could do 3 weapons. Let's just get a blaster as well. Let's have a 3. That's ridiculous. I didn't think you'd be able to fit that, but of course I normally have mining beam and shit on. Cosmos has decided splitter. Cannon splitter, what? Oh, it was never a choice between the splitter though. The splitter was never a choice in there, Dark Lord. They breathe too fast anyhow. Someone give Restream bot points. I'm just tugging your chain, mate. You nutter is... Wait, what? Yeah, nutter cannon is good on fauna. I found that MTU have yesterday the derelict freighter SS recommended for the S-drop and 250. I found that MTU have yesterday the derelict freighter SS you recommended. I don't understand what? You don't find MTs in derelicts, or sometimes split the can and be done with it. Split the can and be done with it. Right. So yeah. So if I was doing the scatter blaster, so it's just the shell greaser and the scatter blaster itself. This will be a weapon that the only one it doesn't have is that. I mean, we could also do blazed javelin as a third. Son of a bitch. We can do that on a different one. So shell greaser. So yeah, so that's another 5. The difficulty is the space this takes up. We can't do the Ottoman layout. So that would be 21. So there's 3 slots left. So we can work that out when we get it. We could even just do a friggin' blaze javelin in it. Shame we can't dismount the ship hardware and make a ballista around your Arnie. That would be cool, yeah. No, you evil bot. It's always Oreos. No, it's a shame we can't. All the at the SS space station system of the derelict. Oh, okay. I can't remember which derelict this is though. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh wait, unless you're saying the derelict in that system is 250, which I had no idea of. That's what you're saying? That's freaking awesome. How the hell? That's so lucky. Right, so we need to now get the neutron and scatter blaster modules as well upgrades. We can just teleport to a space station here. This station, I think, has the neutron. Why is it not saying the current system? Bone creep. Stupid names for systems. The hell's Xaine, you mook. There we go. Violet Valent. OG or sometimes de-stuffed. What? Warning, incoming dad joke. Oh, Pidge. How's it going, Pidge, man? I hope you're doing well, dude. Hope you're having a swish one. I giggled earlier when I opened Streamlabs to see last week's joke, which was, oh, was it? Someone tried to sell me a coffin the other day. I said, that's the last thing I need. Right, so a neutron cannon. That was empty before, I thought. Oh no, I wasn't at this one. It was a previous system I need to go to. Here, image of your of a station for your teleport list. I have no idea. Does someone here have a sentinel pet? I mean, anyone who's done the expedition does. Or do you mean the drone? If so, yeah, I'll go with the drone. And most people probably have as well. I'm not sure. 6-pack. Pitch. Hey!
I got mugged by 6 dwarves last night. Not happy.
Oh, okay, I quite like that one. Thank you, Pidge, man. Very much appreciated, dude. Hashtag at 07, the mighty Pidge in the chat, guys. Bloody hell, I got mugged by the 6 dwarfs last night. Not happy. Terrible. Thank you, man. Very much appreciated, dude. Love the joke. Well, this gives me something to do. Okay, I'll rephrase. Double stuffed Oreos, not D-stuffs. Coffins, that is as bad as they put fences around graveyards because people are dying to get in there. With a nip. Oh yeah. Right, so I think this is the one. I think this is actually the system where I got the MT then as well. Yeah, I had to hold back my response to that one there. So yeah, so this is actually the system. So if the person who is asking about the Mortal is still there, it's this system. You need to go to the blue planet, the frozen planet, to reload, and then come back to the station, and here it is. This is an insane glitch. I mean, what glitch? What does it do? I'm curious. Do. Let's get a neutron cannon for you. Hello, Scooby Doo 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 doo. Do 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 do. Oh no! Oh, scanner. Neutron cannon. Do 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 do. Let's get a tool, but already have an alien. Well, if you don't have an alien pistol, good reason to get one, because pistol, it's the same stats, they just look different. Yeah, I do want to get an alien pistol, an alien rifle, an experimental rifle, experimental pistol. Then I've got my main starter pistol, and I don't know what the other one will be. Maybe a normal pistol, but probably not. They look so, yeah. I might just keep one free. Oh, I was supposed to get a royal. Do. Pardonnez-moi. Jimmy Neutron is now lurking. An exotic tool. Oh yeah, baby. And as I'm Gek Panda, it would have to be some kind of black and white. There's no black, but we could do white with like silver. That's kind of a more similar contrast to Panda. Andrew goodness. Reload. Isn't there a difference between an pistol and rifle just to start an inventory tabs? Essentially, yes. But also the look. That's the reason I'd want one of each. It's the look. Aesthetics. Yo, Lundy, by the way. So, like, I actually really like the look of, like, the pistols. This one's funky looking, because you don't normally... I'm not normally a big fan of bone. I suppose it does mean more when you fight, if you found it yourself. It's called, it's got these two horns on the side and stuff. Plus, I do like blue and black. I purchased an alien rifle Sentinel pillar and already have 3. Now I have 4 slots of MTs. Was it a Swish alien refuel? Then I found an all dark grey station last night. That because of its position from the star. Look completely black. It looks so cool. That's cool. Hells yeah. I'm not normally a fan of bone. Xaine 2022. Good lord. So some of Sentinel upgrades can gain 2 damage on crit for the boltcaster if at least one is adjacent. Right, so for some reason the Sentinel upgrades can gain 2 damage on crit. So you mean the crit itself gains 2 damage if at least one is adjacent? I would assume, right, so the way adjacency works with, say, a damage number, which is an additive, it's not multiplicative. It says it's a percentage, but it's actually 1 or 2 damage. So that'd be 6%. But that is interesting that it would affect that differently with a crit, because I would have thought the crit is purely based on base damage and not taken into account with adjacency bonuses. I'm not sure I fully get you, actually. I'm intrigued. I thought we were limited to only 3 tools. No, we got 6 tools now. They increased it to 6 for Sentinel update. How cool is that? Shabuya. Neutron. So now we've got our Jimmy Neutrons. We just need our Scar Scooter Blaster. We cranked up the number of MTs and less pitch in Doodle Schnitzels. Oh yeah. I've still only got 2 on this character then. I'm determined on this character to only find my own. That's why I've now only just got a non-starter pistol. And I've upgraded my starter pistol to S-Class. Because reasons. So let's find just a random one. System of a Down, let's go there. Yo, Complicated Mike, how's it going, man? Morning, I selected Scatter Blaster as my poll answer because I don't know what the neutron cannon is. Ah, well, we'll be doing a neutron cannon today as well, so you'll get to see what that is. How's it going, man, though? Hope you're doing well, dude. Welcome to the stream, Shadazy. George Thorogood has an NMT with a bone on it. Giggly. Hells yeah. Speaking of Boltcaster adjacency, have anyone figured out the optimal layout with the new Forbidden Mortal modules? Well, I mean, easy enough to figure out. I'll be doing that today. That's what we're getting all this stuff for. So as I'm doing it, I'll run you guys through why I'm doing it in that way. Obviously, this stuff will also be in the upcoming guides that I'm doing on this stuff. So you'll have an more easily referenceable thing soon. Damn it, pulse splitter and neutron, but no scooter booster. Fire rate for the win. Hells yeah. I did find an S-Class Sentinel Pillar, but all the MTs were garbage models. That sucks. Yeah, I can get more tools I don't need. If you have the numerical max upgrades possible, changing the disposition of 3 forbidden upgrades to touch the broadcaster. Right, so if you have the numerical max upgrades possible, why would you describe it like that? Numerical? So, do you mean if you have 3 max upgrades possible? Well, max upgrades. Changing at least the position of 1 of the 3 forbidden upgrades to touch the broadcaster adds +2, but connecting more does nothing. Okay, so that would be a breakpoint. So it's like adding that 1 was just enough to push it over a breakpoint and give you that extra point. Think of it like a soft cap. Then it would take maybe 3 more modules to reach another thing where it would add a point. I mean, so there's no variance in benefit from which ones have been connected. Oh, okay. So yeah, it would likely just be a breakpoint thing. I'd have to see the entire full set of exactly the thing to actually work out. Because I could work out, if I saw it, exactly how it's been calculated and what numbers you should expect and stuff. But without seeing the exact thing, it's difficult to really know. I mean, so there's no variance in benefit from which ones are being connected. So max numerical is 3 Sentinel, 3 S-Class, and the B-Class add-on. My PS5 has 10 tech for the Boltcaster. By the way, when it comes to additive, it doesn't matter. Like, additive only affects the module that is being buffed. So if it's an additive which gives +4, then you surround it with greater giving modules, that +4 then has a 24% buff onto it, which means it's not quite enough to make it 5. If it was +5, then it would become +6 by having this 24%, so 6% adjacency boost around it. Now, if this were multiplicative, it doesn't matter if the best one is getting the most buffs, because the adjacency is applied on top of the whole, not just the singular module. So with additive, you have to actually put the highest value stat in the spot that gets the most bonuses. Whereas if it's multiplicative, that does not matter, because it's all compounded. This will be way more... In fact, I mean, I have actually explained this in the adjacency, how adjacency bonuses video works. But this will also be explained more easily with graphics and stuff in the videos that are upcoming. So it's difficult. Like, this is why I script and stuff. I script, I edit, I I spend a lot of time on graphics because it makes it all easy to understand and easy to explain. The arrangement also has an effect on max stats. Well, in the sense that adjacency bonuses are a thing, yes. Okay, cool. Too much math, brain hurt. So yeah, I mean, yeah, if you haven't actually seen that video, how adjacency bonuses work, I'd recommend seeing it. Even over previous ones I've done on the subject, it is the best one on YouTube for explaining how it works. I'm 100% certain of this. Why, thank you. I just smiled and remember my brain cells are already melted. Silent Robot, yo, welcome man. Welcome to the channel. So we need to find another space station. Akai. Can I speak about a video? I mean, sure, if it's like related. If you're just randomly bringing up a video to promote, then no. Right, so for Daisy, let's check what's over here. Dang, no rocket boots and all that jazz. Oh, that it always looks like you can easily get through there. It's very annoying. Allow me to refuel. Lord of Moose, awesome to have you, dude. Welcome, man. Hell yeah, welcome to the Chanel number 5. Oh, saying Chanel number 5, I'm just now getting flashbacks of eating green beans randomly while streaming. I used to, this is like 3 years ago or something. I used to just randomly get like green beans and little carrots and stuff. I'd rest them on my mic stand where my camera used to be on the end. And you could just see like the carrots and the green beans at the bottom of the camera. It's so weird. They were tasty though. I do love raw green beans. They're like the tastiest thing. Such a nice little snack. Green bean song is the best. Let's just check about this. I recently started playing this game and I noticed textual problems. And I've done some research. Apparently, NMS has been having texture problems for the last few updates. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, well, unfortunately, the texture problems have been a thing for a little while. I don't really let it bother me. It doesn't really ruin my gameplay or anything. So I'm sure it might be worse for others though. Strange, some stations in Teleport list had the galaxy underneath while others didn't. Okay, might be older ones. No, so it will only display the galaxy underneath if it's not the galaxy you're in. So the ones that didn't say the galaxy underneath, I'm in that galaxy. So that's basically what that is. Xaine, I hope all is good. Yo, ostentatious. How's it going, man? Hope you're having a swish one. Hells yeah. Green bean songs. I promised as soon as I put DLSS on. Which was very weird. I had no issues since. Oh! It could be DLSS. Interesting. Let's try that. NVIDIA is AI-based anti-aliasing mode for users of spare GPU headroom when high levels of image quality. Let's go for that. I've got spare headroom for image quality. Is my PC even warm? Oh, it's a little warm. It could keep my feet from frostbite. Weird way to explain how warm your side window is on your PC, but you know. It should not be DLSS, but that is the only correlation I have. Yeah. No! I don't want A-class scooter blister. I want S-class, baby. Hashtag. Well, hello there, Mr. Shuttlecock. I've seen trailer for Forever Skies on Steam. I've not seen the trailer for it, no, but I think Forever Skies... Let's have a quick look. I think I'm in their Discord. I am, yes, I'm in the Discord. Jason recommended to me. Jason Plays. A little while ago. Exotic just lands. Wait, did it? Was I ignoring? Oh, it did. No way. 19 plus 6. Have I got a spare slot? I will crush you. That's then. What's the hyperdrive range? Meh. Negotiate price. Yeah, I can buy it. Sweet. 10 mil. Yeah, I'll get that. It's hard to find shipwrecks without a freighter. I don't think I've ever used my freighter to find shipwrecks, although I suppose I do use my freighter to house the red barrels to get the navigation data. I'm eyeing up Forever Skies and then Falling Frontiers. They look so cool. Heavy-handed. It could be. Right, Swish. I'm cool Tupperoonie. Squat this bad boy. Xaine never hears when exotics land. Yeah, I've never paid much attention to the sound. Usually, I'm streaming, so I'm talking, so I don't like hear that much of the sound because I'm always talking because I'm streaming. Otherwise, if I'm playing, I often have a podcast or something when I'm doing long stuff in the game that doesn't require my voice and stuff. Which is why most of my raw footage will have like friggin' Trash Taste or Joe Rogan or something like covering all the audio. So I can never use those raw ones raw. Just the video. If your PC can cook an egg, then it's hot. If your PC can roast a marshmallow, then you need to get out of there. Yeah. Clean. Oh, son of a bitch. You hot dang son of a bitch. Do any of these actually buy the exosuit ones? Let me see who's going for each. I don't know how many's there though, that's the thing. Right, 2 seconds. Right, let's move one to the ship. $489, so not a great price. It's a terrible price. What are we doing for space here? So why couldn't I collect crap from there? Oh, I didn't think it was this full. Okay, I just need to sell a few things. Yeah, I know you're focused on other things. It's still hard to see you miss out. Well, I appreciate you guys mentioning that, though. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Who was it who mentioned that? Was it Stephen? Oh, no, it wasn't Stephen. Was it Lundy? Or was it Space Weasel? Oh, Space Weasel. Nice one. Thank you, Space Weasel, man. Much appreciated. Right, so... Military crate. Care about those. Like in apogee, antimatery, lemmy amaduro, that's enough for me. This looks like the wrong door. Let's have a look. We haven't got the B3 pass equipped. Oh shit, we're out. Let's remove that exosuit one I put in the ship so that we don't sell that accidentally. That would be terrible. I crafted level 9 storage container thinking it would be more storage slots than level 0, and it was still only 20 slots. Level 9 storage container even do then. Well, it's an extra 20 slots. So you can have... So Lord of Moose, you can have 10 of these containers. It's not that each one is just a higher version of a different one. You only have one. You can have all 10. They are great. Claim scrap. Son of a whore. Super annoying. What else? How many more spaces do I need? I cannot even put this on my... Oh, I can put it there. I forgot about that. Now I'll get to do it. They are numbered, so you know what storage in 5 different locations, specific items, yeah. But I thought it said you could only have 1 per base. No, you can have 1 of each per base. See, so basically, right. The way the storage containers work, there are 10 different storage containers. The thing you place down in a base or on your freighter, that you can only put 1 of each one in your base or freighter. That is merely a doorway to access that storage. That storage exists outside of reality. So it's essentially, think of it as a pocket inventory with 20 slots. When you build something like the container, that is to access that slot, and there are 10 of these mini inventories, all numbered. Hopefully that's a good way of explaining it. Best on the freighter storage container. Yeah, so they're really good on freighters. So like you can put them, you can basically put all 10 in every base you have. The freighters have their own version of it, which is like a full room. And if you have it on the base, if you have all 10 on your freighter with the matter beam in your freighter's technology, if your freighter is in the same system as you, you can access all of the storage from wherever you are in that system. It's exceptionally useful. Right, thanks, Greg. Huzzah! Do 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 do. Plump dove bumdaroo. As we're gonna save, shall we reload and see if it's first wave? I don't think it was, but no, it wasn't. We were already at the top before. Definitely wasn't first wave. Why do you have the matter beam installed on the freighter? Yeah, I thought I mentioned it. I may have missed it. Yeah, the matter beam is one of the best technologies in the game. So think of it like a pocket universe outside of our reality. So it's a TARDIS, kind of, yeah. That's just made it way cooler for you, hasn't it? Bone cream. Let's get the bone cream, giggity. Okay, I did cool. Well, it's always good having multiple things, just in case it's missed. Shabba-dee-doo. Oh yes. My delicious 0 nicotine. I must admit, I still want to put some in it. But I must resist. Still nice though, Vampire Vape. Eisenberg. Seen a movie yesterday. Oh, what movie did you watch? Yes, actually, yes. 10 ender chests. So if you play Minecraft, ender chest is the best way to describe this. 10 ender chests, yes. Pardonnez-moi. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. From glen to glen, across the mountainside. Oh, son of a... Hey, wait. Oh, it's not showing me the one again, is it? Ooh, are these systems you named with a specific naming system? I use a very basic one. Yes, they are. So, they're the big PP systems. So it's basically my path through the galaxy from where I entered Icendom to get to the UAS in Icendom. I'm just going to move one of these to the spaceship again so I can check the prices on that. Actually, just so if I'm checking, I may as well check the weapon as well. Blood. Let's get the bone creams. There's a guy who is not usually into bone. Just say a doctor is in it. Oh, what? Oh, wait, what? There's a movie with the Doctor in it. I mean... Oh, Doctor Strange? Man, I'm so behind on all the Marvel movies. I still haven't even seen the friggin' Spider-Man. I really want to. I just didn't get the opportunity to head to the thingy. Oh, I was going to say, the cell, yeah. Oh, yeah, I've already checked this one. So, Starship. 496, not horrible. The other one's horrible, though. Yeah, man, sometimes when you're trying to find a single friggin' technology upgrade, it's a real bitch. My home base planet is a toxic planet that I named after myself. It's Moose LP1. Is that like, has that got a hidden message in it? You consider yourself toxic? Spectrum. Not that Doctor. Oh, Doctor Who? What? Doctor Who movie? I haven't seen Doctor Who in friggin' years either. I kind of stopped watching after Tennant. That's S-Class RNG for you. Figurative needle in a haystack for the good ones, yeah. Yeah, S-Class RNG is brutal. Redux on the 12th. Redux? What's Redux? Oh, hello. That's an experimental, isn't it? Yeah, that's an experimental pistol. Oh, B class. It's probably not possible as S class. We should probably check this though. It's not a Doctor Who movie, just the Doctor is in it. Which Doctor though? So what? Tennant, Eccleston? The other? Oh, actually, that other dude, Matt something. He's been in. He was in. I saw he was in a trailer for a movie not too long ago. Yo, Christy, how's it going? Hope everything's going well. If you guys, if any of you watching weren't aware, Christy does amazing Valheim content. You should totally check her out. With Game with Christy, if you check there. If we get a link to Christy's channel in the chat, that'd be swish as well. Just to make it easier to find her awesomeness. And Rasilva, yo, how's it going, man? I think you may have been here a while, though, I'm not sure. There might be an S-Class in the system and a minor settlement. Well, yeah, but not if it comes up in C-Class. Possible the natural A-Class could spawn as S. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what we need to check. Hells yeah, Christy. I think Dark Lord will get to it, but if Dark Lord doesn't, just link your own channel if you can. I once found S-Class experimental pistol that was identical to starter pistol. At the time, I thought, what's the point? But of course, it's 85,000 now if you want that model. But yeah. It's a fun part. Well, actually, those aren't experimental. That starter pistol's a separate thing. They're not actually the same as experimental. That's why I was checking, just to double check, versus my starter pistol. Nice one, Gek. Thank you, man. Waiting for the next update. Hopefully more ships. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping for some kind of ship update at some point. No, it's not in this. Let's check this. Right, so let's quickly check, see if we can find an A-class minor settlement and see if we can load this into it. So, we'll get some minor settlement thingamadoos. Shiver command, I'm trying to find it. I think it's just Christy, isn't it? Right, so, no, we're not. Let's go to the menu. Have we got any on us here? No. Right, it's called the freighter in. Who posted? There we go. So, this is what the matter beam does. The matter beam here allows me access to all of these. Are all my storages. So I've got 10 of them on my freighter, and it allows me to skip through them and even put and take away things. Way better than they used to be. And this is what I'm after. I'm after the red ones, which I think are in the main inventory. Yeah, I've only got 4 here though. I have to get some more of those. We'll try that. burst anyway. My settlement, perfect. Oh sweet, I've already got some marked here then, that's good. Oh wait a minute, unless that means I already looked for this in a previous stream, like a long time ago. I think it's still worth checking. Well, shouldn't take long. New Freight parts next, I hope. Yeah, because there's a few new ones in the files, isn't there? I won't say what they are, because I kind of know. But I think people have been keeping these as like spoilers, so we don't want to do that. Like as in, some people may not want to know. Hells yeah, nice and Dark Lord. Yes, you guys should totally check out Gek. Go on Gek and make some awesome No Man's Sky content, basically in a story style. So it's a sort of role-play story series, and he's already put out like 23 episodes. So you should totally check them out. There's loads to catch up on and get into. Yeah, might definitely like it. So check it out and sub if you want more, yo. Let's try and get in the atmosphere before that comes. Haha, mecha. Supersatch find pulse drive, hells yeah. Yeah, for anyone curious, we're using a no speed lines mod to take out the speed lines from pulsing, which basically the speed lines, due to how bitrate works, so when it comes to video compression, the changes in pixels are what require a higher amount of memory to be used per frame or per minute. So the more it changes, the more a variable bit rate will be. And as this is like streaming and stuff, it's generally quite low bit rate to keep it smooth and everything. But when you have speed lines that are like jumping past, constantly changing most of the pixels on the stream, just like every few frames, that causes a massive amount of memory required for it to not be pixelated as hell. Which is why, if the speed lines are there, you'll see the stream will go horrendous quality. Oh, okay. What friggin'... Come on, please be A-class. Oh, this could be an S-class. We could find this. Oh, yes. Fucking have it. Hells yeah. Man, am I going to be getting into friggin' finding multi-tools? Damn it. Should we find this today? Have we got time? I mean, we could give it a couple of goes, I suppose. What do you guys think? Do we search for this S-class? Or do we continue upgrading the weapon? Now then. I don't think we'll have time for both, unfortunately. I mean, I could come back and find this next week. Love and small tools like 15 hours a day, so it's a job. Does not take long to load a couple of miners. Well, no, it didn't take long to load a couple, but it has taken Lava 200 to find the S-Class before. So, I mean, it might not take long. I mean, I suppose we could put a little bit of time into it. So, let's give it half an hour and just reload a bunch as we go and see where we get. So, while we're here, let's pick up the nav data. Orange multi-tool, cool, hells yeah. Nav data, I'll buy that as well. Let's save and chart. Skibbity diddle dangaroo. I never had it happen before. Explain, because you found A-class in somewhere. Okay, right, so sorry, yeah, so. The way multitools appear to work, this is largely accepted by the community, is that multitools have a default class. So the default class of multitool is either C, B, or A. I don't believe one can have a default class of S, but I could be wrong there. Now, if it has a default class of A, then it could be S. They could be seen as B, A, or S class within the system, because a multi-tool can only be shown in cabinets one above or below of its default class. Now, cabinets themselves have their own class. So while a multi-tool has a default class which determines what cabinets it can show in, a cabinet has its own class which determines what multi-tools it will allow into it. Oh god, this is a weird way of explaining it. So, say that class in there, that cabinet in there has a class of A. That class of A determined that multi-tool showing up in it. So only a multi-tool that is either A class default or B class default could show in that cabinet. And as far as I can tell, they have a priority. So there will be probably 2 different multitools that show up in A class cabinets on this system. One of them will be dominant, and that will be the one that will show up in S class. There could also just be one. It depends how many are in the pool. So yeah, this could get even further to be insane. I did actually write these into my proof. Wasn't they just right for science so far? Oh, do you mean the finding the S class? So yeah, how have you been doing with that? 'Cause you were looking to see if you could find a definite S class even in a low economy system, weren't you? I think it was. Just go to another settlement with an S class cabinet the first time. I mean, yeah, just go to another one with an S class cabinet, sure. Just find one, yeah. It's like saying, well, if you want to kill this boss in Elden Ring, all you need to do is not die and kill him. Then you've got it. That's what you need to do. I don't know why you're having trouble with this. Man, MSG been watching... What's that? Oh, wait, MSG been watching what? Oh, do you mean the top 10? Yeah, MSG's been the top pretty much the entire time. Do. I didn't realise Lennon was so high though. No way, Lennon, my dude, man. Legend. Oh yeah. And Christy pulling in second. I'm not counting Restream bots as a person. Hells yeah. He's always on top, giggity. Yeah, MSU's dude, man. There is a way to find this cabinet on each planet. Now, is this way, Space Weasel, to check minor settlements until you find it, by any chance? Hi-oh! Quick brain on Mecha. These streams are fun. Damn, I was halfway through typing the punch song when you pulled that right. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, what class have we got here? Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? That is ridiculous. Second one I check. Freaking booyah. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Awesome. Brick, yeah. Second S-class I've ever found that anyone gives a shit about. Hey, ho, ho. Look at the look on this fool. I didn't know, so when I found my alien, I used the Xaine nanite method, got 150k nanites, then upgraded to S. Ah, nice. And yo, Kelly Calorina, welcome. Only so simple. Oh, damn it. I missed that now. What's that? Only so simple. Just get your enemy's health to 0 before they get yours 0, yeah? Why, thank you, Streamer Loot. Please don't tell Lava. Well, you did what he said. Don't tell Xaine. Streamer's luck. Now you can do both the quests. Just land at the S-Class, goddammit. That layout, though. Oh, well, yeah, layout's fine. It's a pistol, so it's only 10. All experimental pistols will only have 10. There's no mid-rifle with 14 or 16 for these. Only Alien have the 16 mid-rifle, as well as the pistol at 10. So yeah, this is basically... this will always be 10 slots, these pistols. The layout's awful, but you can upgrade it to 24 slot, so that's all good. Macaroni Bones, yo, welcome, man. When's the last time this game got an update for ships? Was it Living Ship the last time it actually got one for ships? Maybe. There's a new strat, KJ. Take me hours sometimes to locate the S-Class. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is, I admit, this is incredible fortune. Hells yeah. So, right, nice, we got a new S-Class. My second ever find. Cool. Let's take a note. Shall we... Well, I'm definitely going to buy it. So, let's see what these stats are. I'll also note the settlement site on the planet. Gus Sponders. Found this a year ago, this plugin system. On that planet, but it's reload at station. I mean, no, it's, yeah, reload at station or not reload at all. Cool. Do missions. Expedition. What's with... What were you on about, Lamborghini? If it was any time after 2018 you got more new ships than the Danish community has. Finding it in a system you discovered is icing on the cake. Oh yeah, for sure. He found in last 2 days in 34 settlements, but that's super unusual. Well done, Zach. Thank you. Well, I mean, it's, like, this wasn't my skill to find this early. This was just RNG. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. Let's. Ooh. I'll go into photo mode shortly, so you guys can come here and get it if you want. No reload. S-Class. Pistol. Goodness. Oh, we do need to check if there's any other... Oh, we can't, because I've just taken it. Yeah, Dark Lord, yeah. I need to reload. That won't matter, will it? Well, that won't be there, but I can just get it there again. So, yeah, damn it. But this won't be there. I'll give this a second to upload before I reload. It's checked the planet pools. Yeah, I forgot about it. I just took it, so I need to do that. Since that was so fast, maybe see what else would load into Canada. Oh, yeah, yeah. Don't worry, I'm going to do that now, yeah. Yeah, I did. This all seemed to come at the same time. I was like, oh shit, and then everyone said in chat, bold, yeah, I definitely need to do that. More ads experiment to avoid confusion. Why? Wait, why would that... Well, I suppose if there's a different tool, yeah. But oh, no one's going to come here for normal pistol rifle. Well, pretty much no one. Right, so that's done. Let's reload autosave. They all seem to come at the same time. Oh, for goodness sake. I mean, we could have just gone into my normal mode to try this anyway. But it's easier because I'm already here. Min-max are weirdos like myself might. Right, so what's here after reloading on this planet? Just a rifle. I mean, it's not a horrible looking rifle. I thought I found a first wave guppy last night as got lucky 3 out of 3 reloads and I went to 4 in a row. Oh crap. It's but beacon. Yeah, for those hoping for 35% mind bonus. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I mean, I suppose that's a reason to get a single one of them. But I suppose for min-maxing specifically. But yeah, I think almost no one will actually care. But obviously, if someone cares, then it's worth it. Yes, thank you, Dark Love. I've just done that. Right, so this is fine. So just need to land on the other planets in the system and see what is available. So, what system, what planets? Oh, we have a full 5. So we have 5, not a full 6. We're on this one. So Gumbaroo, I for Gamma. What? I for Gumbaroo. Gus Gambaroo, Ember, Halwyn, and Flint. What do we name this after? Spectrum? I don't get what we name these after now. So let's go to the Verdant. Put this on there. You know what? It doesn't matter. Let's just go to the first one in front of us. Do 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 do. Shaka dee dee mega doo doo. Oh. No. I was thinking if we do find multiple, do I come here on normal to check the stats for each of them? So I can't do that on Permadeath. You need 2 save slots to be able to do it. It's the fastest MT hunt I've ever seen, except for stumbling upon them. Yeah, I know, right? Hey, that was awesome. It's my second ever one I found as well. I've played over 3,500 hours. That's only my second ever proper S-Class. I found another S-Class that was just a cabinet, but no experimentals or anything. The new white pineapple monster is amazing. Ah, I've actually just ordered... That just reminded me, I've ordered the new Naruto Sage Mode G Fuel. It's supposed to be white peach and some other good stuff. Intrigued to try that. Hopefully come in the next couple of days. I think tomorrow, actually. Pardon me. I normally use this one, the PewDiePie. It's lingonberry. Highly recommend. Really nice. Although, the sherbet is nice. The rainbow sherbet and the yuzu splash is decent as well. Well, I don't have those too often. Ugh. Shouldn't it be sage flavoured? Oh, that'd be rank. They did release a ramen flavour one for April Fools, but they actually released it, I think. Naruto ramen flavour, miso ramen. Oh, ramen flavoured G Fuel. I love ramen, but I'm not bloody drinking that. And yes, it was actually Naruto that originally got me into ramen. Where is the planet I wonder? I wonder. Why can I not see the planet? Where are you? Oh, you're not here. Sorry. Did my Arnold impression. What the fuck is this planet? There it is. Went into another room, wife in there, asked, what is that stream excited about? Ah. Did you make her understand how big the deal this is? How to get PP energy? Just watch, chat, and yeah, it'll just build up over time. You do get it also for tipping, but you shouldn't tip just to get PP energy. It's more of a, hey, thank you. Here's some more stuff you can do. Sure did, good man. Nice. Drink lots of coffee. Kibble stumbled onto one first cabinet on his last hunt. Nice. Well, Jerry. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, sage and onion flavoured stuffing G Fuel. You should tip always. Right, so let's do this. Hopefully, something's in this bad boy. Yeah. I wonder how far we're off from actually upgrading this ship now. We need 50,000 total nanites to get it to S class. Nope. Well, here's a pistol. I'll still note this. Well, actually, I should do that. Oh. This is the planet I reloaded for that. Right, let's go to the other ones. DD Mega Doo. Incoming massage. Let's ignore that. Baneful planet, here we go. Oh, Baneful and Verdant in the system, nice. No, I shall ignore you. Atue to you. I mean, it still takes a while. How's my tech in this? Oh yeah, I mean I've got it there for the pulse drive power, so it's as fast as it's gonna go. Actually, it's not as fast as it's gonna go. It could be faster. What am I missing? Oh wow, I haven't even got the other things in here. That doesn't affect the speed of pulse anyway, so... Oh, let's kill these guys, why not? There are two of them. So I got him first time. Ow. There we go. Dang peasants. Come on. There we go. Xaine wants to get to his planet. Watching a stream and chatting in the chat. Check your points with eye points in the chat. Indeedly doodly. So yeah, you get like 1 point per 5 minutes for just watching and 5 points for 5 minutes for chatting as well. I think that's what it's set at. I want to set up people to be able to do text to speech on the screen as well. You can currently do that with like any donos through Streamlabs, but I like the idea of doing it with points as well. It would be expensive though, like a lot of points, just to prevent spam. But you know, that's a nice planet. What's the occasional cloud bursts? No, thank you. That's why I switched from Scatterblast to MT and ship range matters. Scatterblast to MT and ship range matters. Yeah, definitely. The range is definitely a thing. So what are we actually up to now? We're up to 39%, 152 votes so far. 39% for Scatterblaster, 36 for Pulse Spitter, 16 for Boltcaster, and 9 for Neutron. It's actually more spread than I actually expected it to be honest. That's cool though. That's good though. That means like, if it was just, if no one was choosing, if everyone was only choosing the same one, it'd be a bit crap. Because it's like, what's the point of all these extra ones? So yeah, that's cool. Lump dove, lump, lump, so where are we going? Gus, there we go. Back here. Back to Save the Quan. Save my bacon. Ooh, yeah. This is one of the more boring parts of the whole thing. Checking all the planets and reloading. We're up to 8:05. Yeah, we'll get to sorting the weapon out first. We may not have time for the missions because this kind of took a fair chunk of the stream out. I mean, tiny compared, considering, but like probably a good half an hour overall. And I'm hungry. Bacon. I had bacon last night, man. Oh, so good. I had 2 Cumberland sausages left. So, and these, like, Cumberland is probably my favourite sausage type. Lincolnshire being secondary. Lincolnshire is the perfect sausage sandwich sausage, because it's got the herbs and stuff and it just tastes amazing. Cumberland is super peppery and just epic, goes with pretty much everything. And yes, I had 2 Cumberland sausages, 2 roasted bacon, got some beans. I fried a few San Marzino baby plum tomatoes with the bacon sausage, and also did a few nice Forestier mushrooms. And I basically had a full English. I didn't have any bread, but I had some bagels, so I did a toasted bagel. But I forgot to do egg. What kind of maniac monster doesn't put an egg in a friggin' full English? And I didn't have any black pudding either. To be fair, there was a ridiculous amount of food without any egg or black pudding. We've got another pistol. And that's from this planet. Right, next, I think I'm making shrimp and grits with bacon. I've never made grits. From what I hear, grits is grits something made with like cornmeal or corn flour? And like you make it with that as well as milk and like fat. Something, I don't know. I hear isn't it like super comfort food? Similar to like collard greens and stuff, like southern cooking. Bacon egg sarnie with the bread, mopping up the bacon juice. Oh my god, I'm thinking of making shrimp and grits. Yeah, actually, that's what the mushrooms are amazing for. I put the mushrooms in right at the end, and I cook them on high heat. Add a little bit of oil or butter extra if I need to near the end to plump them up. But generally, cook them quick. They'll reduce the water. Water content will leak out. They'll get more concentrated, and then they'll soak up all that fat because they're fibrous. They'll soak up all the bacon fat and the flavour from anything else you've cooked in, and it even cleans the pan. It's amazing. It's like deglazes, and it's so good. Mushrooms are epic. Watch it. Oh, I didn't get them all. Good. Right, the damp time. Where's that bloody planet gone? You know, it's a very odd thing to say. Where's that planet gone? Prawn linguine after the stream. Ooh, nice. Hashtag yummy. I shouldn't eat at least 2 hours before bed, which is basically now. But you've made me hungry. Oh no, that sucks, man. Sorry. Yeah, I try not to eat. Although actually, I've been doing that rule a bit terribly recently. I try not to eat like 3 hours before bed. Oh well, to be honest, 3 hours is the perfect time I find. Because 2 hours is good, but it's like the minimum. Just because, like, if you go to bed with anything in your stomach, like properly, then the digestion will slow down, and you'll wake up. You'll have you won't sleep well, and you'll wake up feeling very hungry. And if you wake up in the middle of the night, you'll wake up in the middle of the night feeling very hungry, and it's awful. You won't be able to get back to sleep and stuff, and it's terrible. It's also really bad for your esophageal sphincter. So basically where your food goes into your stomach and everything, if you're horizontal when there's a lot of acid in your stomach, it can slowly wear away at that esophageal sphincter and cause acid reflux a lot, and you'll have it a lot when you sleep, which will slowly screw up your throat and can lead to really bad things, as well as a number of bad things, including the very bad thing that nobody wants to ever happen to them. So yeah, it's really important to not eat right before bed. I had enough spare weight over Corona, so I better suffer than give in. Yeah, I get that, man. Yeah, I've got a decent gut at the moment. Have you ever had polenta? No, I've never had polenta, but that's grits. Okay. Toll House chocolate chip cookies here. Yeah. Has Xaine changed subject? Talks about food, anime, or music. Wait, what? I don't... What do you mean? How do I change the subject? As in you want me to, or you're wondering how it always changes, or what? Right, let's see what this bad boy has. Usually when there's something that isn't... I can't comment on in-game massively. But like, when we're pulsing to a different planet, I mean, there's only so much I can say about frigging pulsing, you know? So I think of something else that I'm currently is on my mind or remotely intrigued by, and then it ends up going into a conversation. That's basically streaming, that's what it is. I added enough spare white. Oh yeah, sorry. But you make his own sausages. He makes one that's venison, wild boar, and red wine. Nothing else. They are to die for. Ooh, I've had wild boar and Chianti sausages once before. I was not a fan. My palate wasn't particularly impressive or anything back then, though. So I'm not sure if I just wasn't used to such strong flavours. That's probably the case. I had enough spare. And it was shrimp and grits. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to try and find some. I'll find a recipe for grits. Yes, I've never had polenta either. I used to see when I stocked it on pasta aisle. It's funny. It was always pasta and. What's it called? Pasta and home something. Basically the stuff, all the flour and stuff. So like there were two small aisles. They were a bitch, man. They had such fiddly shit to fill. Especially the other one, the home one or whatever, with the flour and stuff. You'd have all those little things, so like for making cakes. They're such fiddly little feckers. If anyone was confused by his comments, he used to work in the supermarket. Yabbity-doo, save Beaconaroo. Ah, no. Fiddly, you should try sucking women's cosmetics. Oh, I have. I was a team leader for Fresh and... damn it. I was a team leader for Fresh and... I've forgotten what that's called now as well. Health and Beauty, that's the one. So, Fresh Produce and Health and Beauty, I was the team leader for many years. And I filled all three of those many times. Filled Health and Beauty a lot. That, definitely the worst in the store. Same used to be stock control lead. Ah, no way. I mean, yeah, I used to be... I never had my own aisle until I had produce for a few years. But like, I loved produce because I was vegan when I actually first started working produce as well. So it's like I was just doing like, oh, I'm going to cook this tonight. Like, yeah, I was always the person they put on whatever aisle wasn't covered because I could fill any aisle quickly even if I wasn't used to it. So I was that guy who never had his own aisle but filled everyone else's. Unfortunately, nothing to defer down. I think there's one planet left. Pet food, yes. Unfortunately, pet food was always... pet food was teamed with household in our store. So household and pet food were one person's job. I was a night shift, so just filling the whole thing. Although household is a nice one as well. Both household and pet food are bulk items, similar to like pop, but I actually generally disliked pop because the backstock was always horrendous. And in the summer, you'd have like up to 20 cages, which is insane for one person to fill after backstock throughout the night. So, what's the other one we haven't been to yet? Ah, it's not showing me on the radar. I just imagine Xaine suddenly bursting into song. Wow, body form for you. While stocking Health and Beauty. Well, yeah, I mean, I used to sing a lot while I was filling. I think Up on the Roof was the one I did a lot, especially when I was on produce. Up on the roof. When this job is getting you down. I think there was another planet left. Think of that. Oh, is that it? Yes, here we go. The giant ringed one that I somehow missed. Yo, Daniel, how's it going, man? Didn't like Pop lifting all 2 litres onto the top shelf at night sucks. Oh, I think you may have worked in the same store, like saw chain as me then, if you're filling the top shelf. I've forgotten what it's called. They called it now, but it's, yeah, they moved the backstock to the top shelf for the last couple of years I was there. So that was like 8 years ago now, 7 years ago. Oh, Asda. Okay, maybe not then. Just seems that every store does that now then. It wasn't Asda for me. It was the tea. Every little helps and all that jazz. First part was counting at 4 AM. I never did count. So we had 2 members of stock control on night. Not on night, who used to do labels and stuff. And some counts. I need to reload now. Mine was nothing ever helped. Oh no. Yours was depressed. And Swishy Doos. Yeah, my favourite I was actually produce though. So like I was quite lucky that I did a lot on Fresh. I think the last 5 or 6 years I was there I was on Health and Beauty, Fresh and Produce. Yeah, Produce, it's just simple. It's like I was generally just left to it. Like they knew whatever delivery came in, I'd get through it. So they just kind of let me do it, and I wasn't constantly micromanaged, which is nice. Allows you to just do things. Yeah, the big T got the flashbacks. So much goes on in supermarkets, yeah. Honestly, trying to organise a stock take in a Topshop megastore was pretty damn annoying. Yeah, man, like, I don't imagine. Like, stock take in, in our store, when it was done, like, twice a year, the full stock take, everyone was involved, because it was ridiculous. So, it would always be done at night, and we would have to start preparing for it 1 to 2 weeks ahead of time. So the backstock would have a massive focus on getting the backstock down as much as possible, and there'd be a focus on not over-ordering. The backstock would also have to be arranged in such a way that everything could be seen without taking the backstock apart, which normally is impossible. So it would take a lot longer to sort through backstock, and you'd have to make sure it was all visible. It might sound like nothing if you've never done it, but this kind of thing takes a lot longer, and you like 20 minutes. You just don't have 20 minutes to like extra to spend in night and stuff. They give you as much work as you could possibly ever think to do in that night. Yeah, and then like although the great thing was when it actually came to it, it would be a night where we'd get a few extra people in on overtime, and we'd basically all do a half night, because then the other half of the night, stock control was all in early, doing a really early shift. It was pointless for us to get in their way, so we'd get the store filled really early, and then we'd have a half day, which was nice. Yo, John, how's it going, man? And how's everything going? Pretty swish, thanks, man. Found an awesome S-class experimental pistol. See if we can find anything else. This is the last planet. Oh no. Oh well. So I mean, there's 3 pistols here though. I might check the stats on these. Oh wait, what? Interesting. This is a very rare thing. Okay, right. So this is an S-class cabinet. Unfortunately, if you activate a pool from a planet that doesn't have an A-class or anything, like default multi-tool, it will downgrade the cabinet. This will not happen in the space station. The space station will override it. So a space station S-class can actually turn a C-class into an S-class under exceptionally rare circumstances. I'm pretty sure. So this is now a B-class because the only multi-tool in that system, on that planet's multi-tool pool, is a C or B. So I think it's a C. So there's no higher than a C. So it's forced this S-class to become a B. Now, if we level your face, then I was a bit worried. Then I was thinking, oh crap! But then I remembered. So if we now reload here, it'll be an S-class again. Oh, was it B also? Oh, I missed that. Okay, thank you, Rich. I completely missed that for some reason. Into space up on the roof. Up on the roof. Also, one of the classics, closing time. There we go, and there's this class again. So yeah, that's an interesting thing you don't see very often, to be honest. Or at least I don't. And obviously that's relative to how often you hunt multi-tools. So anyway, let's get back to the station, come back here and get our S-Class Experimental. It's the only good one here. Don't mess with Texas mug from a business trip. Oh yeah. Don't mess with Texas. Welcome. Will I do declare? Well, I still have my so, of course, my impressions, please nobody take them to heart. I basically have impressions Tourette's. Right, so yeah, once we got this multi-tool, we'll load up the other one. So I think this multi-tool we're getting now is experimental. We might make this other, like, everyday multi-tool. Oh, wait a minute, what? This is... Okay, we're close enough. Known from the country that people confuse with Texas. Like the country that people confuse with Texas. What? What the dizzle? Oh yeah, I'm just reloading here, aren't I? Given that in the system travel time for teleporters has now been cut to a few seconds, could you not build a base with teleporter at each planet? No, unfortunately, because if you teleport to it, it counts it as something different, so it overrides the reloading part about switching them all tool. I'm pretty sure I've tried this before and that's what happened. I think. Given that in the system travel time for a scuba days and the skittle doodles, couldn't that doodle dandy be properly skibbly? Sasquatch. I seem to be a little loopy now. Peter, which country? Australia seems a bit similar to me. I mean the people mainly. A flag in Texas flag similar that there were Americans getting both confused. Okay. I don't even know what a Texas flag looks like. All I know is barbecue rules. Texas barbecue. Well, actually, lots of barbecue rules. And I know several awesome people from Texas. Oh yeah. Do 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 do. Plump dove. Lubba 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 dove. Rooney doo 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 doo. Right, so once we got this, we'll focus back onto getting the tech for the tool. So we just need to find. I think we still need to find the freaking scatter blaster. Bit annoying. Here we go, right there, gorgeous. Oh, we're just gonna make sure we got a photo of you. Oh yes, we got an Ansel. Oh, Ansel 30. Compare themeerkat.com. Cool. So we got the new experimental bad boy. Let's save and check its stats. And while I'm saving to check its stats, here is the location, guys. There's the, in the bottom left there, there's the address if you wanted to come and get this. I'll just pull up the save editor so I can see what the stats are for it. Chile. Chile, Chile, do 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 do. Oh, actually, this is on the screen, isn't it? Oh, because I didn't turn it from the one screen to the other. That's fine. So we're in Permadeath. April 1st, April 10th. So that's this one. Multi-tool. This is a new one. 24.86. So 25 is the max, I believe. 29.9 mining, which I think is lowish. It's either low or very high. I'm not sure. Let's have a quick check. Experimental. Wait, what's that number? Caps lock. Num lock. S. I don't know what that light is for. It's odd. I might be getting made. Experimental stats max. Multi-tool bonus No Man's Sky. That'll clear things up. Oh, what? Who messed up the wiki? Someone messed up the wiki, so it just says medium for mining, medium for damage, high for scan. Initial slots low to high. That's what the fuck is this? And then where it should have the exact percentages, it's all been removed. Who did this? That's some bullshit. Right, so I'll show you guys how I would look manually. It only takes a second. So if I go to Documents, 3.84 public, you're near max on both variables. So this is the game. This is a copy of the game files unpacked. So if we go to metadata, reality, tables, then go to cost table, I think. Oh wait, not cost table, inventory table, which I've already unpacked from binary to XML with the NBN compiler. This is Atom, I forgot what it's called. It's like a coding program that makes it easier to write and recode. So if we then go through this and find where the stats are. So Muddle, I think, are near the bottom. So here's the max tech inventory, scientific, blah, blah, blah. This is for the upgrading. So the upgrade sizes. Let's see if we can find bonuses. Here we go. It's bonuses. Weapon damage. So this is S class of what type? Royal. Alien. Pristine is experimental. Here we go. Pristine. So pristine S-class. So yeah, 30. So yeah, 30 is the max. It's 25 to 30% for mining, 15 to 25% for damage, and 100 no matter what for scan. So this is actually an incredibly high one. This is really good. And if you guys come and got this weapon, this would be the same stats you get. So 100, 29.9, less than 0.1 off the max mining, and like less than 0.14 off the max damage. So frick yeah, it's a very nice tool. Go and get it, folks. Space Within Chicken Carney rules. Oh god, the blue field on the Texas flag extends a whole height very similar there. It's pretty good, near max on both variables. Hi Wild Bear. Yeah, Wild Bear, how's it going, man? Language. Wiki can be edited by anyone, you can't fix stupid. Actually, the wiki can't be edited by everyone. Well, I mean, most people can't edit it, but there are admins that look over it. So if someone changes something, an admin like DD Fairchild will check that, and he's very strict. Like he will check to see if that's actually a legitimate change. If it's not, then he'll revert it. And there are people, I think certain pages are protected. So they're not just anyone. Ones that have been previously abused and stuff. I may still have access. I'm not sure. I haven't done anything on the wiki in years. Most of the stadiums, covers, and ranges. I know the difference, but apparently some Americans don't. Some Americans can't even point to America on the map. Actually saw this on a YouTube video with Jay Leno. Fantastic stuff saying, congrats again, you'll find, have to head off 07. Catch you, dude, and thank you. Have a friggin' swish day. Before I read the last few comments, before we carry on, that's the address to get that multi-tool, the orange experimental pistol. It's from this place. So this is in Isentum, so you'll have to come to this place in Isentum. So take a screenshot now, and then I'll show you the location of this actual minor settlement shortly. But I have put a comm station there, so hopefully you'll see that as soon as you portal here. Don't reload when you get here because it's a no reload one. But if you come here and then check and it's acting funky, put a beacon here, go to station, reload, and come back. So, let's get in here. So this there plus 29.66 by minus 35.53. I'll repeat. Plus 29.66 by minus 35.53. Those are the coordinates on the planet Gus, Frenzy Sponders, which is where we're on in that system. So yeah, cool. Right. Got to go see you next time. I'll catch you later, Peter, man. Sorry I was so late getting to this friggin' sorting this weapon out. Man, it's going to be tricky. We've got like no time to do this now. Friggin'... I mean, it's cool that we found the S-Class, but also it kind of took a lot of the time. What's that? I use Xaine tool for accurate information. Ah, hell yeah. Yeah, I put a lot of work into making sure I don't put out false information. If anything is inaccurate, it's likely it's because it's changed since then. So if you do find anything inaccurate in any of the things that I've done, please let me know and I will do my best to correct it. Problem is that there were people so oblivious they were asking for WhatsApp to make the rest of the states emojis. I can understand the confusion you're from neither place and identity flags side by side. These flags are very similar. I couldn't find Texan, but only difference is the blue part goes all the way down. Shabba-dabba-doo-doo, dee-dee-magga-doo-doo, shabba-doo. You know, I haven't checked. I haven't got, like, S-Class modules for the Scatter Blaster already here, have I? Got a load of Pulse Engine stuff here. Cyclotron. I had a Boltcaster one, though. Shit, dang it. You know what? Let's check the ship. Yeah. Double the roof. When the roof is being a roof, there are things that you can do to make it a better roof. Oh yes, the roof. Yeah, got some stuff there, but that's not what we're after. I'm sorry, sir. That's not what we're looking for now. We need much better than this. Oh, just meaty chunks. Who fills the ship with meat and just leaves it there for months? Okay, just food. Man. I'm stocking up for the potential WW3. Right, dang it. Oh yeah, I need to use teleport, didn't I? So yeah, I haven't got any scout blaster or anything. Think marker of the day, I'm signing off. See, oh, that sucks, KJ. I hope you feel better soon. Migraines are just fucking horrendous. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon, and I hope your night becomes a little better soon. Deaf stream definitely not a good thing for a migraine. Space station, London. Let's go to London. Who's fired burning a spaceship hangar? Hey, bloody not health and safety. I know, right? Who do that? I've no idea, Dogwood. Tickety boo. Tick, tick, tickety, tick, tick, tickety. Tick, tick, and a tickety boo. Yo, John McCann, man. Thanks for listening to. Oh, thank you, dude. Very much appreciated. Hells yeah. Thank you, man. It's very kind of you. Hashtag 07, John McCann in the chat, guys. Thank you, man. Very much appreciated. Hey, nice. It's expensive, fecker, but we got it. So let us reload to get 2 more of these bad boys. You were good luck, John. Thank you. Very kind of you. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Roll it. We shall reload to find the thing. Robot. Meep morp. Camera. There we go, it's flexing so the GPU would hurry up. Works a charm every time. Works every time, 80% of the time. Bosh. Oh. Scooter, blister, hey. And Shabba. If I had a Shabba, my friend, I would Shabba in the morning. I'd Shabba in the evening. All over this land. Jabba, ba-doom-boom. Jabba in the morning. I'd Shabba in the evening. Over this. Ah, I didn't reload, son of a hitter. Right. Last one, and then we can start fiddling. Bruh. Bruh. Okay, man. Shit, dang it. Oh, I need a bunch of C-class. C-class. C. Why can't I not buy it? Because I haven't got the space. C-class. C. Wait a minute, what? Oh no, am I in the wrong ship? Dang it! I'm in the wrong ship. Patootie. Oh, I've got space in here that I can fill with crap. So, oh, I can sell some stuff as well. Sell that real quick. Imagine we had to use coordinate tracking like the void ship missions were in Expeditions. Oh god. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that. That just felt tedious and time wasting. Poisonally. Think of good, but Welcome. Fusion cores. Compressed indium scraps. Handful of cogs, once useful springs. Who would want this once useful spring? This is pointless. Oh, there. Oh. Right, so we could probably fit a few in now. There we go. Okay. Right, so we can now start reloading and tracking and such the things. So I've actually made a video about this. It's like the multi-tool has an S-class icon thing and everything, and it basically says like how to get the perfect, how to perfect your start. Now, one thing we need to look for before we do this is what we're looking for. So what are the best stats? Oh, it's a different one. Yeah, I need to switch multiples as well. So, we upgraded this 24 last week, which was nice. Hashtag. Now, if I bring up my spreadsheet. I'm just going to turn... Oh! Everything alright? Yeah, you should be able to hit me fine. There we go, right. I clicked it instead of right-clicking first. Hopefully this won't slow down my PC. My PC-ness. Don't update it, doesn't matter. Right, spreadsheet time. We're looking at spreadsheet time. Looking at spreadsheet time. Looking at that spreadsheet time. So for the Boltcaster. Oh, what was that? Yo, Eric Torres just subscribed. Awesome, man. Welcome to the channel. Great to have you, dude. How's here? So for the Boltcaster S-Class, the damage will either be 3 or 4. The reload time will be between 10 and 20%. The clip size will be 8 no matter what. The fire rate will be between 10 and 15%. The shots per burst will be 1 or 2. And the burst cooldown will be exactly 15%. Regardless. So I'll actually write those down because we can only have 4 of those 6 different stats as well. So we need to work out what stats we want. So we have damage. So it's a burst cooldown for the 6th. And that is 15% always. I'll circle it to mean always. Damage is 3 to 4. Shots per burst is 1 to 2. Burst 1 to 2. Fire rate is 10 to 15. It's 10 to 15%. Clip size is 8, no matter what. Circle that, and the other one is reload, which is 10 to 20. So we can only have 4 of these 6. Let's just make sure I can see chat again. 1 shots per burst over fire rate. I would agree. Yeah, shots per burst is definitely more important than fire rate. At least to an extent. So what's the basic shots per burst? I'll need to bring up a different spreadsheet for that. So we need to get the basics, the main, so we can actually work out what we're doing on here. Don't update that either, thank you. So standard directions. Boltcaster main bolt is its base damage is 180. So 180 for that. Then fire rate is 7.5 per second, I think. 64 clip size, which I would say now is clip size more important than reload time. So 64, what's so take the calculator. 8 divided by 64 is 12.5%. So as the reload is 10 to 20, then getting a high reload is better than a clip size of 8, except I would personally prefer the clip size. There is also breakpoints for the soft caps for the clip size based on the burst cap. The shots per burst at base is 6. It used to be 4 before Sentinel's update, but it's now 6. So shots per burst is 6. So adding 2 shots per burst is like 33% over fire rate of 15, the max of 15. So it's definitely right there. So shots per burst is definitely important. Let's put a star next to that. Damage. Is damage really that important? I think clip size is really important for me, personally. So shots per burst and clip size, definitely. The damage is 180. So if we look at this, can we see a difference if we get one of the two? So 3 divided by 180 is 0.16. So that will be rounded down to 1 in game. So it'll say 1%, but it's 1.66% recurring. Then if we change that to 4, that will be 2.2. Okay, so 1% means 3, 2% means 4 if we get these. So I'll say note that here. 1%, 2%. It's also additive, remember, so it's pretty crappy for bonuses. Fire rate gains... here's another thing to make note of. Fire rate is a compounding stat, so 10-15% is not representative. And its adjacency bonuses will be way more powerful than shots per burst. Shots per burst will probably gain no bonus because it's such a small number that even 24% on that, which is a max it could possibly gain, is nothing. So that's something to take into account as well. Let's just see, make sure I can see chat. Freaking hell, I've got too many spreadsheets up. Imagine if we had to use bulk fires now. What shots per? What do you mean? It's how the bulk caster fires now? No, it's 6 shots per burst. It used to be 4. Clip over reload. I mean, technically not for overall DPS, like I've just shown, but yeah, it's right. It was increased. So damage though, do we bother with damage? That's the thing. Everyone thinks like damage. You should definitely do that because that's the basic stat. But as far as increases go, it's 1 to 2%. I really don't care about reload. Fire rate we're definitely doing. So this is now between burst cooldown, which I think we shouldn't bother with. Burst cooldown's kind of meh. It's reductive, so it's actually the opposite of the compounding multiplicative, usually. Because it's reductive, each one is worth less than the previous one. It takes less away from the time. And it's also burst cooldown's tiny. There is a damage cap. Do you know what that is? Because without knowing what that is and whether it's even worth considering, I haven't come across any damage cap using normal numbers. In fact, I don't think there is a damage cap. What are you basing this on? Because I once modded the upgrades to give like 1,000 each or whatever, and it did all that damage on it. With some stats, min is better than max. Oh, I'm taking that into account. So, like, for the stats of a min is better than max, that's usually the reductive stats. So in the game files, it'll be like 0.95 to 0.8, which is actually like 5 to 20%. Or well, it will be displayed as 0.8 to 0.95. With min is rare, because the min one is actually the better one because it's like reverse, so it's reductive. So the lower the number is, the better. But yeah, why am I getting Math Clash flashback? Sorry. Hey, you got a gold X message. Gold X. Oh, MSG. What's that? But how you doing, Nothman? Awesome to have you, dude. Some stats means mining beam, for example, 0.8 is better than 0.5. Yeah, that's basically what I just said, the reductive stats. So 0.8 to 0.95, like on the mining speed. Do you actually say mining speed? No, you said mine beam, but yeah, for like mine speed, because it's a reductive stat, so it's multiplied by 0.8. Because it's a reductive stat, an adjacency bonus would actually be negative on that, because it would actually increase it, which is bad. So there is no adjacency bonuses for most. There are a few where it does work, which it shouldn't, and it makes them worse. But yeah. Since it's a weapon math, is it called trigonometry? Oh, I like it, Richard. One should always min and one should always max. Sun Tzu. Right, anyway, so we've only frigging worked out for this so far, but for the boltcaster is probably the worst one out of these to work it out. The neutron cannon only has 4 stats, so we don't need to decide. The actually, it might only have 3. Because it has charge time, shots per shot, projectiles per shot, and max charge shot or whatever. You know what I mean. And damage. It might have another one. So, between damage and reload, I did some testing with reload and it just didn't seem to do anything. I can't remember. It's been a while since I did that particular test. So let's just go with damage. Damage or reload. I'd be happy with either of those. So, but we want to make sure clip size, fire rate, and shots per burst are on the ones we want. Now, let's quickly look at the other two. They won't take anywhere near as long with the other two. I apologize for how long this is taking. So for neutron cannon, we have damage is always 10 no matter what on S class. So that's good. So damage 10 circle. Ion spheres created is always 1. Spheres 1. Charge speed increase. Oh, something happened. Yo, 35 months, man. Noth, that's crazy. Noth Ghost has been a member, an X-Man supporting this channel for 35 months. He said 25, but it's actually 35, according to my thing anyway. 25 close months spent as Xaine's member. Hells yeah, man. Thank you for the support, dude. That's crazy. That's such a long time. Hells yeah, dude. Shibuya. Wait, it's actually 35 months. Yeah, that's crazy, man. And Matt's got his Gek 34 months. Absolutely mental. Thanks for the support, guys. Honestly, I really do appreciate it. Freaking epic. Hells yeah. This is weapon math is called digit 2. Exactly. Oh, well, my MT's legacy, so it's hitting a cap with a blaze javelin. Oh, okay, might be on the blaze javelin. I don't know about that. But you said like there's cap on the boltcaster? As well as that mods affect stats. What doesn't make any sense. The with mods affect stats allows you to find the exact cap really easily. Right, anyway, so let's quickly finish this off. So neutron cannon also has charge speed increase, which is 20 to 25. So charge speed increase 20 to 25. And time to charge, which is 10 to 20%. So 0.8, 0.9. It's one of those reductives. Time to charge 10 to 20%. Sorry, I will check who that is very shortly. I do apologise for the thing. Svenska Blaster. So who was that? No, Golden Gek, yeah. Well, 25 months incorrect. Yeah, it's Golden Gek with 35 months as well, man. Hells yeah. Thank you, dude. Golden Gek has supported me a lot more than X-Men as well. Building the friggin' website, basic daily advice, and someone to shoot ideas off and stuff. And hells yeah. Golden Gek's a dude. So for Scatter Blaster, damage is 3 to 5. So scatter. So damage is 3 to 5. I remember this is per projectile as well, so damage's actually quite high. So there's like 8 projectiles or whatever, Scatter Blaster, so it's actually 3 or 5 times 8. Reload time is 20 to 25. Reload 20 to 25. Fire rate is 10 to 15. And what's the last? Shots per burst. Oh, there's 2 more. Shots per burst is 1, no matter what. It's 1. And burst cooldown is 15 to 20. I'd say burst cooldown is again another one to ignore. Right, so we've got all the stats now. Yo, no way, dude. Malemba has just super chatted $5. Thank you very kindly, man. Thank you for the wonderful videos. I'm glad you like them. I hope you like the ones coming soon as well. Hells yeah. Thank you, Malemba. That's super nice of you. Hells yeah. #07 in the chat, guys. So, but I'm newish to the game. Been trying to figure out what you're doing, but I'm stumped. Yeah, sorry, this is very maths heavy. So basically, we're going to be checking out. I mean, it's already freaking 9. We just need to work out. So we've got 5 stats here. So we didn't have 6. What? Did I miss something? Burst, shots per burst, fire rate, clip size. I missed clip size. Clip size is always 8. So clip size 8 circle. So yeah, we definitely want clip size again. Damage is a lot more in this one. Shots per burst is less, but it's also friggin' sweet. You only start with 3, so it's actually the same as the top one of the other one. As far as percentage goes, it's 33% increase versus the burst cooldown. Fire rate, I would say yes, fire rate again. So we'll be looking for clip size, damage, fire rate, and shots per burst when it comes to Scatter Blaster, ignoring reload and burst cooldown. The neutron can have all 4, so it doesn't matter. Right, so now we're going to have to freaking note all these down as well, aren't we? So rip that off, so I've got that separate. So if we go for bolt, neut, scatter. Then we'll note down. Oh, good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You shall not pass. Right. So now, so the way this works, when you use a procedural module, it uses a rolling seed in your save file to determine what the values will be on those procedural technology modules. Which means that if you do them and then you reload and then do them again, they will be the same. which also means you can actually count them what number will be a good one. And this seed is forwarded. This seed is universal over your save, and it's forwarded by using any of the modules. So if you basically look at 6 S-class modules, and the 5th one is really good, you can then reload your save and use 4 C-class ones that are cheaper to roll the seed forward, then use 1 S-class for the 5th to get the good one. So that's essentially what we're talking about here. Let's read the save. And right, so now it doesn't really matter which one we start with, so we'll do Boltcaster first. So Bolt, just do all 3. Boltcaster. Boltcaster. Then let's do Neutron Cannon. Neutron Cannon. Neutron Cannon. Then we'll do the others. Scatter Blaster Rooney Doos. And note that I'm placing them in order so it's easy to keep track of. So, if we look at this, this one, is this what we're after? So if the Boltcaster, we want damage or reload, clip size, fire rate, and shots per burst. So fire rate, shots per burst, burst cooldown, so we don't really care about this. So I'll just do a cross out on number 1 for the Bolt. Number 2 for the Bolt. We may as well look at burst cooldown. It's got burst cooldown and reload times. That's also a no. Number 3. Burst cooldown again. That's a no. Now, for the neutron cannon, number 4. So, right, if you look at this, so 10. Damage is always going to be 10. Right, the base damage for neutron cannon is 10. I mean, it's 100. So 10% of 100 is 10. So even though it says 10%, it's actually just 10 damage. It's a number, not a percent. Also, while it's 100, it's 100 per sphere. And if you fire without charging, it's a 1 sphere. If you charge it to the full default spheres, it's 8. So it's actually 800 a base just from the first thing. Which is actually, if you have this with the 10%, it's actually 8 times 110, not 100. So it goes up big time. So the neutron can actually be superly powered up. Iron Spheres created will always be 1. The charging speed is 20 to 25. So that's... Wait, what? No, time to charge is 10 to 20. So that's... okay. And Iron Sphere speed 11. So... Wait, what? Oh, it's a percentage. Okay. Right, what's the base for this? Right, neutron cannon base speed. So base speed is 180. I don't know if that's U per second. So if the base speed is 180, and that is a, how's that, 2025, so that's actually a reductive stat. Oh, and it can't be reductive, that doesn't make any sense if it's using that kind of number. Sorry guys, 2 seconds. Where's the neutron cannon? Oh, it's actually 20 to 25 specifically. So it actually increases the speed by 20 to 25. So if we actually look at that, so 20 to 25 is not a percent of that. So 180. So if we look at the calculator, the actual number we'll see in game, so 20 divided by 180 is 11%. So we will see this as 11% to 13, which is actually 13.8. So unfortunately it's going to be tough to tell if it's the full, but 11 to 13% for the speed increase, that's what we'll see in game. Yes, they do a lot of things to try and confuse you. Let's just get this down so I can see you guys again. Heading off. Good luck with the maths. Yo, catch you later, Sorbus. Awesome having you. And thank you. Oh, what am I clicking? There we are. Kale, yo, how's it going, man? So if you reload and retry different upgrades in another order, you can have a good roll at another moment to a different type of upgrade. Yes. Or that's why I'm noting down what number this upgrade is on. So when I check these ones for if they're good, like this one is 4, it's not 1. So this will be in the 4th slot. So the speed here is meh. And the time charge is acceptable. So this is a meh. So number 4 for the neutron is a no. Number 5, 18 charge speed. Okay, that's pretty freaking good. Ion speed, meh. So I'll just put 1 line through that. As in, it's okay. This one, no, that's meh. That's 4, 5, and 6. Now 7 for Scatterblaster. Obviously, we're not going to get time to just go through all of these. This can take a long time. I might see if I can do this specifically off stream, and then work out what's where, and then when we come back to it, like in the next stream, I'll build the whole thing to show you with adjacent experiences. Sorry I couldn't get to everything today. Yeah, I wasn't originally planning to do it this way as well, and this with the extra multiple going time. But I'll just show you how I'm doing this so we can sort this out. So damage, I don't have the base damage to note. So for Scatter Blaster, where you at? There you are. Base damage is 150. That's per pellet. And the amount of pellets is... bullets per shot 8. So yeah, so that's... So the damage of 3 to 5 is actually going to show up in game. So 3 divided by 150 is 2%. 2%, 2, and 5 will show us 3%. So yeah, 3%, 3%. What will 4 show us? Nice. Okay, so if you see 3% on a Scatter Blaster module, that's the highest, because it can only be 3, 4, or 5. 3 and 4 will show us 2%. 5 will show us 3. So that's good to know. Reload, yeah. So we don't reload. We want clip size, which that has. Fire rate doesn't have fire rate. Shots per burst, it has that. That's always 1 anyway. So we want damage, clip size, shots per burst, and fire rate. Burst cooldown. That's actually really high though as well for the burst cooldown, but the damage isn't high anyway, so meh. Well, actually we don't know if it's max or not. So we'll mark this as meh as well. Oh wait, no, that was the second one. I want a different one there. Oh yeah, they're both meh. Oh, burst cooldown's even better on that. Oh, and that has fire rate, but instead of clip size. So we'll know on that as well. And this one, damage meh. Yeah, it doesn't have all of them, so it's no on that. So we won't be keeping any of these. We'll then reload and do them in a different order before we start doing C-Class to move it even further. So if we reload now, so we will now do the neutron cannon first. It doesn't matter which of the 3 we do, by the way. It's just the order that they are used in. So neutron. We'll then do Scatter Blaster. Where's it, the Scatter Blaster? There it is. And then do Boltcaster. So, if we look at this, answer, so again for neutron, we're looking for like 13% charge speed and minus 20 time to charge. So, charge speed. Wait, what? Oh yeah, so charging speed is meh. Ion sphere speed is meh. So this is another no. And yo, Swordman, thank you, dude. This is a no for this neutron. Neutron number 1. Thank you, man. That's super kind of you, dude. #07, the mighty sword guys. Are you doing well, man? Are you going to be streaming tonight at 11 my time, which is like it's only like 2 hours or just under? Hell's yeah, thank you, man. That's super kind of you, dude. Hey, started watching your content recently. Will you do a step-by-step guide on how to ship hunt, please? There's not a lot of info on how to do it, just enough to give an idea. Yeah, I mean, the info's definitely out there. But yeah, I don't know if there's a concise, easy access guide out there. So I can potentially add that to the list. I'll have a think about it, see how long it will take to produce, and then based on that, work out when I might approach that. If it's really quick, then it's something I might be able to do quite soon and just get it in as an extra quick one between the big ones. If it's a big one, then it might have to wait a bit because I've got a lot of big projects currently on the go. But cool. Thank you for the suggestion, man. This one, ion sphere speed 12%, getting better. Charging speed, meh. Charging speed, sphere speed. So these are all kind of meh. Yo, Kale just became a member. No way, dude. Oh, meh. Meh. Welcome, good sir. Welcome to the X-Men. And we always have a question for every new X-Men. If you were an X-Men, which would you prefer to be? Like, what is your favourite X-Man, and which one would you want to be if you were one of the X-Men? Or could be? Oh, yes. Even Professor X, even though purely because Xaine, I think Xaine means Professor X. I'm not bald, though. Oh, I'm getting there. Oh, it's not good, is it? Anyway. Which X-Men would you be, Kale? And thank you, man, for the support, dude. That's really cool of you. Hells yeah. #07, the mighty Kale, guys. You'd sort out. Oh, sorry, I'm late. Some new convinced me to get ATS for reasons. ATS? What's ATS? I'm not sure what that is. Sorry, so what is ATS? If it was Elden Ring, sure. And you should be playing that as well, because it's awesome. So none of these neutrons are good. Scatter Blaster next. So damage 2, no. Clip size, shots per burst, reload. So, nah. You don't want the reload, and the damage isn't great. So number 4 for scatter is a no-go as well. Number 5 for scatter. Clip size, fire rate, burst cooldown. No. And wait, damage, fire rate, burst cooldown, clip size. There's shots per burst we want over burst cooldown. But that's a 20% burst cooldown. That's max. What's the fire rate? That's meh fire rate. Alex, yo, welcome to the channel, man. Awesome to have you, dude. I'll see you. Just remember, before he became Professor X, he was captain of a starship. American Truck Sim. Oh, really? No way. Is it good? And Wolverine. Ah, nice choice, Kale. Hells yeah. Mostly because Wolverine's as hard as heck to hurt. Hells yeah. Awesome sauce. Just remember before... Oh, no clue at ATS either. Ah, so American Truck Sim. Interesting. We haven't had any plus 3% damage yet for this. Reload time. Interesting. Oh no, it's 21%. No, that's not interesting at all. So yeah. So none of these Scatter Blaster either are really up to par. And finally, the Boltcasters. So if the Boltcaster damage is low, clip size fire shot. Oh, okay, I forgot about this. So it does do the shots per burst as a decimal. So that will also have a breakpoint in regards to it. But anyway, that's quite low, so we'll ignore that. Shots per burst is better on that one. Burst cooldown, we don't care about that. And man, the damage is just low on all these. Although damage is a lower priority one. But these have burst cooldown, and we don't care about that. So none of those for the bolts. So yeah, this is essentially what we do. And now, to do the first 9 of each, next we'll do the scatter blaster, then bolt, then neutron, and that will cover the first 9. Then after that, we'd start doing, we'd use 9C class to push it forward, and then start doing this order again with the S class. So that's essentially how it works. You can do this with any amount of friggin' modules. So it's actually the most efficient to do this with every friggin' module. So, like, you'll use less C-class and waste less nanites and stuff and less rolls, doing everything at once. And that is actually a future project I've been wanting to do for a while on my normal mode save. I'm still saving up nanites for it. I've currently got 600,000. No, 700,000. So I want to get more. So we'll see. That'll be a big video. Bloody hell. Take a long time. So yeah, I think that explains this well enough though. I'll have to try and continue this off stream because I don't think this is the most entertaining thing for you to watch me do. Because it's quite slow. But yeah. So I think we'll have to do a part 2 to making this the perfect multi-tool, and that will be... Oh, exotic landed. Is it still there? Oh yeah, it's still there. Crap, no! Damn it! How does everyone know the noise for this? I need to look up the noise. Ooh, looking forward to that video. Hell yeah, it's gonna be some effort, that is. Mostly because Wolverine is hard to take. In fact, I think that video will probably be best placed after I've finished every stats video. So yeah, I'm getting close to being able to really like get into those, start pumping them out. Because those videos have required an insane amount of pre-prep and lots of other things. I had to do so many things fully before I could even start certain things on them. And then we had an update which screwed all the stats, so a month and a half of testing had to be partly redone. And yeah, it's been awful. But hopefully I can start getting those out very soon. Also very distinctive sounds. Yeah, bummer. Bummer. Whenever anyone says bummer, I need someone from Bristol to say it. Oh, you bummer. Oh, wow, look at you. You make an exotic noise, so they do. Yeah, the Breep is very different than the other ships. All that fine scrap metal gone. I know, right? That would have given me 3 extra slots on another ship. Started collecting stuff to rework my alien rifle. Nice. Awesome sauce, man. Hells yeah. But yeah, so, yeah, hopefully the weapon videos will be coming out very soon. Those are the first ones I'll be working on. Well, I am working on. So yeah, Shadaisy. I think it's a good time to end it. We are a bit over normal anyway, and I think it will be very boring for me to just be doing this on... I need to make sure I don't save again. Or actually, I'll just reload so I don't do that. By the way, Xaine stopping by to say thanks again for fixing tutorials on the status Stacey's unit farms. Oh, awesome. I'm glad you liked it, Norin. Hells yeah, and great to have you. Thank you for popping by. Do the same for the pistol you just got next week. Well, I don't know if I'll do this stat re-rolling. I'm not sure if that is something to try. But we could definitely do a layout, just not an amazing perfect one. The layout next week as well then. Yeah, so we might be able to fit both layouts if I do all this rolling stuff between now and then. And yeah, I think the one, if I can get the video out, it'll be perfectly timed as well, because the first video I'll be putting out is to do with the pulse splitter, and that is a great everyday one, so it will have this layout that I want to do for that one. So yeah, we'll look at that. Thanks folks, have an amazing one. Is there anyone to raid? We're not doing some Elden Ring this week. Let's turn the camera just in case. Wait, what? For what? Oh, just in case exotic. So yeah, if there is someone on YouTube to raid Dark Lord, if you could link them, that would be awesome. I'll look for someone on Twitch. And doodly doops. Who we got here? Raid channel. Is Crisscross up? Crisscross is on. Let's raid Crisscross on Twitch. Hells yeah. He's a dude. So yeah, thank you fine folk for watching. It's been awesome having you. I hope you've learned some stuff, and I hope I can be of more service in the future. Thank you, everyone, and have an amazing friggin' night. Shadaisy. Check out Crisscross Applesauce, and let's go. I'll put a link to his channel as well in the chat. Oh, on Twitch. Never learn anything. So here's Crisscross Applesauce for anyone who's interested on YouTube to check him out. Thank you, fine folk, and have an amazing night. Shadaisy. Which one's it? I think it's this one. Goodbye.
Thank you so much, my dude. Anybody in here who doesn't know Xaine, go follow him right now.